that a Blintron? We're gonna get a legendary right now as we start the stream. I did get my last legendary from a Blintron. So what's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome. When more people get here, we'll get some groups going. For the time being, we can jump into a TOS run, but as soon as we get some more people pouring in here, we can get some normal TOS. Let's see what kind of groups are already running TOS right now. This is normal. Let's see if we can get heroic TOS going while everybody pours in. Some heroic kill Jade in here. Huh. Alright, so we're trying to join a heroic TOS group now while everybody pours in, but if someone's watching right now and wants to join a group, then we can go ahead and do that. The only requirements is that you be on a US client and Horde, and we can join up together. Go ahead and join this new group and just run with them. Yeah, alright, we got in. So while everybody pours in, we'll go ahead and join a heroic TOS group. Alright, we are being summoned in. This is just a a fresh TOS group, heroic TOS group. So we'll join them, and as soon as some of you guys pour in and want to do either some Mythic pluses, normal TOS, or if you guys just even want to do the 5-man dungeon achievements, you can go ahead and start getting some of those done as well. But if not, we're here with this group, starting off with some heroic TOS. Hopefully we can get some good Titan Forges and War Forges, because I could use a 945 with the socket. That'd be nice. Bear with me as I send out a tweet. Oh, tanks ready, check, and let's go. Alright, let's do this. Let's get this done. Alright, getting a ready check going. Ready everybody up? What's up, Max? Welcome. How's your Friday, Max? Alright, we got one person waiting for the ready check, and as soon as they get ready to go, we'll just jump right in. Alright, everybody's ready? Let's get a pull timer going, and just jump right in here. Hopefully this group gets all the way to Avatar. It'd be nice to get my heroic shoulders today. Although I don't know if it'll happen. We'll see how good or bad this group is. Everybody's got some good burst damage. You've been time traveled into Wednesday. What's up, Brittany? Yeah, you have. Brittany, you gotta hurry up and max out your Horde character. We can get something done here. I've also been looking into the Mythic Plus achievements in case you guys want to get those done when you guys join into these live streams. So maybe we can get those done for everybody. Alright, I'm going to have to rotate Goroth around. Don't want to move him too much. His foot's a little too close to comfort on that spike there. Good news about having a spike this close, you can melee him. Alright, there's the tanking debuff. Go ahead and taunt off, throw my spell reflect up. I'm getting the bubbling off in this corner, so I'm going to rotate corners just so that I can taunt off and move him back to this other corner. You're at school whenever you stream, couldn't play anyhow. Rip your WoW career. What's up, Tilly? Tilly, if you have a US Horde character, we can join a group together as well. I'm not sure what class you play. I would assume a tank, right? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and rotate around as well because we got the bubbling happening behind me. This group looks pretty good. We have one person breaking 1 mil, and 3 people above 800k. So the DPS is pretty good. We should be able to reach a decent progress with these guys. Go ahead and run away. Throw on my magic mitigation. Oh, you're EU? What's a US Horde? That's you, STL. That's you. Actually, I just realized my co-tank's name is Boom Chicken, but he's a bear. He's lying to us. He's lying to all of us. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and taunt off, make sure I don't actually get hit by that. Also, I did post up the Lucid Nightmare guide earlier, so if you guys haven't done it yet, or if you guys still need to see a guide for it, go ahead and take a look at it. Alright, let's go ahead and hide as well. And another video that'll be coming sometime this weekend is a farming video. It's mostly aimed at the tailors since they get increased... Oh god, he taunted off. Okay, it's mostly geared towards the tailors since we get increased cloth drops, but if you want those new cloth drops regardless of if you're a tailor or not, this area has forced respawns and it actually has good light weave drops, so that'll be coming to the channel this weekend. Next few days here. I already recorded it, just need to edit and put it together. You don't like the maze? What's wrong with the maze? No. Yeah, that maze took me about 2 to 2.5 hours to do. That again, we're gonna move sides.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We have the Infernal burning, and right after this burning, the other tank's gonna get the debuff, so we'll be ready with the taunt off. There it is. Alright, kill number 1, confirmed, and no trinket. Alright, so Demonic Inquisition can drop a good helm for us. We have the regular heroic helmet. I don't think we should use a roll on this. We have Haste Mastery. Yeah, there's no need for us to use a roll on this. Maybe he's a Boom Chicky main and he's a fake tank. Oh, they want to go straight to Maiden? No, I think that's just one guy. I think that guy's just looking to skip some things. Why couldn't I wait for 1 more hour so you could be out of work? I'll be streaming for more than an hour, so you'll have time to get out of work and jump on. And actually, bears can use Moonfire, so maybe that's what he's just talking about. He's just talking about being able to use Moonfire in bear form. Max, how long did it take you in the Endless Maze to finish that up and get your mount? Oh, in less than an hour. I just saw that. My bad. For some reason, this spot that I'm on is not getting hit by the fire. I don't know if you guys see that. I'm not getting the debuff here. It's weird, but I'll take it. Waste those rolls and get some AP. Oh no, not on that one. I'm also looking for new relics. I got this blood relic from doing the new Argus area, and so it's nice. It's only nice because it's 920. The effect on it isn't that amazing. So maybe today we can get a better relic. There's a few people that have the Ignore Pain relic that I do want. So maybe we can get a 915 one with actual good traits. Although the Netherlight Crucible is coming next week as well, so we do have that dropping soon. What's up, Demon Hunter? You're stuck on gear? What item level are you at this point, STL? Because 890 is Argus daily quest, so you should be able to get up to about pushing 900 if you get enough AP, some good relics, the 890s from Argus, a few legendaries. 888, okay. All in all, you spent over a little over 2 hours getting the mount. That's not bad. That's actually really fast for that mount. Not stuck since you're not doing it, kind of made of me. Yeah, it's just, at this point, it's just a status symbol of, it's kind of like the title Insane in the Membrane, right? Which granted, that one's a lot worse. But this mount is just one of those things that's like, look what I did. I solved this goddamn maze. 914 on your warrior now. That's good. Getting up there. You should be able to do heroic TOS. At that point, you can tank heroic. Not all of it. You probably maybe kill Jaden will slap you a little too hard. But for normal or for heroic up to about Desolate Host, you should be okay. Oh no, legendaries STL, that sucks. STL, since I know you play Shaman and you play a little bit of DPS, a little bit of healing, what you can do when you're world questing on Argus is get your Raid Finder ready, and you should be able to heal LFR healing. So whenever the LFR healing has the extra bonus, you can just chime in and do that, and you'll get extra runes that you can sell to buy the new 885 gear and Obliterant for it. So a way of getting like passive money, chances for Titan Forges, chances for legendaries, and then you can use that money for Primal Obliterum if you're not getting lucky with your legendaries. But doing LFR will increase your Lego chance as well. So just kind of go through the list while you're doing your world. Do you see these, like all these LFRs I did them only while I was getting the bonus for tanking. You have your status title of Blood Cell Admiral. I think I have that one too. Yeah, I got it right here. Blood Cell Admiral. I remember grinding that out as soon as it was available. I think we're waiting on one healer too, by the way. Yeah, we're waiting on one healer. Slowly increasing gear since no luck from drops in TOS. That sucks, Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter, what's your item level at this point? What are you stuck at? You got a 920 set chest piece? Nice. Nice. I got lucky with the socket on this one. They sell for nothing now though. They sell relatively cheap, but they still sell like very quickly. Every time I put them up in groups of 5. They always sell. I never have to repost them more than once. So I put them up once. They sell. The amount of money that they give you isn't amazing, but if you run a few LFRs, you'll get enough for a few primal oblits. So yeah, the thing is, the runes are cheap, but so is Primal Obliterum. So you can still sell them guaranteed, but you'll make enough money for some Primal Oblits. What's up, Scott? How you doing, man? 933 and 34 depends on your legendary and spec. Dude, that's not bad, Demon Hunter. That's why you're probably stuck. Look at that. You're beating me on equipped item level. And actually, I just realized I should be lower because I have this trinket equipped. 929 with my tanking trinkets, with my Dark Moon deck. Oh, you guys are stuck at work? Alright, let's ready check this up. And let me see who my co-tank is. It's still the Boom Chicken. So I will whisper the Boom Chicken. So I'm just asking if he wants to go in first or me. So we'll see who's gonna be active tanking first. As soon as he responds, we'll go ahead and get a pull timer going. I like to stream during prime working hours. Yeah, okay, so the Boom Chicken's gonna take him out. Or is gonna stay out, and then I will go in. So I'll stay out for a few seconds, do a little bit of damage. And oh, one of our demon hunters just got slapped in the face. Alright, let me just I picked up threat by just doing a shield slam. So let me just clear my threat, or clear my torment, and let's jump in here. I don't see anyone too high on the torment yet. You know, I have a 44 over here. So once I start seeing maybe like a 70 going off, I'll jump in. So there's a calcified quills there. So somebody's in the 70s. I'm gonna go ahead and jump in, hopefully tank for them, and then I will jump out whenever I see the other tank getting a little too close. So the other tank is at 70 right now. Hopefully some of these orbs are being generated. The other tank is at 78.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and taunt off. He whispered me to switch, so unfortunately I landed in one of these puddles, which made me get about 20 torment, but that's not too bad. We can deal with that. So now here it is. Here's the Bonesaw just ended. I will take the calcified quills and the side sweep back to back, and then after that I will reposition Atrigan. So here's the side sweep. I'm going to go ahead and Eltharian's Fury to crit block it, and then I'll go ahead and move up back into position. All the melee should be on Belak right now, so they're just about going to have to swap over right now. So there's the swap over for them. And now I should be able to take this other side sweep perfectly fine. Here it is. I'm going to use Demoralizing Shout. My Neltharian's Fury is on cooldown. It missed me, so there's no need for me to freak out and run away. So he's at 96, 97. There's a Calcified Quills, and immediately after that, he's going to be on a Bonesaw. So I'm going to go ahead and start kiting the Bonesaw this way. And we should be fine with switching. So the other tank should be coming out shortly. I can still take one more Fell Scythe if he doesn't jump out at the moment. So here's the Calcified Quills. There will be another Fell Oh, actually, the other tank is dead. So that's not good. So I'm at max. I'm gonna have to jump in and clear my stacks. It's every person for themselves now. If I stayed out there, I would die. The best bet I have is to clear my stacks as quickly as possible, which I just did right now. And then running out here and tanking. So there's the side sweep. I'm going to go ahead and reposition Atrigan again. He's getting relatively high on his energy. So right after that Calcified Quills, he is going to start his Bonesaw. So I will just go ahead and run over here and keep him this way. So I don't know if this is going to be a wipe. The other tank did go down relatively early, which kind of sucks. But we might be okay. We might be able to make it happen. Thing is, we're going to slowly have people dying because they can't clear their stacks on the inside. So I went ahead and used Neltharian's Fury on that again to get my crit block off. There's the Calcified Quills. I'm going to reposition Atrigan again. So now everybody's about to switch. You see the Fell Squall happening, and everybody did switch. And now here's another side sweep. Again, demoralizing shout. Hopefully it misses me, or else it's going to make my torment go up. Yeah, it missed me. So torment is not going to immediately go up. So I'm just going to keep him going on the bone saw. So bone saw is happening very soon. So here's the bone saw. I'm going to keep him going in this direction first for a little bit. And now that he's way off in the corner, I'm going to jump back over here, try to clear my stacks while the rest of the group kind of deals with him running around a little bit. Hopefully not too many people die to bone saw. Although it's probably going to happen. This is more than likely a wipe. And I wasn't able to clear fast enough. There's a side sweep. I mean, one tanking this is going to be impossible. Here's Atrigan again. I'm going to go ahead and taunt him. There's a lot of people that are dead. At this point, even I'm getting Echoing Anguish, which shouldn't happen on tanks. Again, I'll try to position him here. This is an uphill battle that I don't think we're going to win. There's only like 5 or 6 people up alive. Yeah, Tormenting Burst being cast on the tank as well. Not good sign. So there's a Calcified Quills. Here's the Bone Saw happening right now. And everybody's dead. I see 4 people alive. Yeah, at this point, we'll just run into it, wipe it up. It's a heroics, yeah. Yeah, that didn't go over too well. Hopefully the other tank, if the other tank had survived, the rest of the group is doing perfectly fine. The rest of the group was running in and clearing their stacks. Everybody was doing their job. The other tank just died. It's nice to know. It's nice to see people who know what kiting is. Yeah, I've seen a lot of tanks kite him through Belak, and I've also seen a lot of tanks not reposition. So all of the melee should still be on Belak, and I see a lot of tanks not reposition, and that's why the kiting gets messed up a lot. So right after the bone saw, you should end up right around here, right around where I'm standing, and you have to reposition. Right after the bone saw, you have 1 Calcified Quills and 1 Fell Scythe. So you wait for the Calcified Quills, you wait for the Fell Scythe, and then you reposition Atrigan again up at the top. And by the time you reposition, Belak should be at about 90 energy. So you reposition, and then everybody should be able to switch from Belak to Atrigan, and then Atrigan has a few seconds left before he bone saws again. But you should always be moving back and forth. But I've seen a lot of tanks not reposition Atrigan, and that's when they end up in trouble. That's when they end up having to go through the group. That's when they end up having to kind of like kite right next to Belak and cleave a little bit of the melee. It's not a good time. The other tank, oh, there he is. Alright, so we'll ready check. See how this goes. Kiting takes brains and common sense. Oh man. Alright, so we almost have everybody ready. There's 2 people that we're waiting on. And as soon as they're ready to go, we'll go ahead and get a pull going. Alright, get in the pull. Alright, so there it is. At least this time we didn't have an instantly dead Demon Hunter, so that's a positive thing. Let's just focus on the positives. So our other tank has 30 some odd torment because of the Fell Scythe. I'm gonna jump in just to make sure that I'm okay. Although at this point I have 0 torment, but I'll go ahead, drop some orbs just in case anybody wants to come in for an early cleanse. Demon Hunter, thank you for the sponsorship, man. Thank you. It means a lot to have all of your support. Alright, so we got one person up at 86. The other tank is up to 68. So we'll see. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the tank swap right now. We do have the bone saw. The positioning was a little off, so I'm gonna have to take 1 or 2 ticks of this, even though I don't really want to. But yeah, the positioning was halfway down, so kind of had to so that nobody else got hit. It's a little bit better for me. The tanks can switch a lot faster than everybody else can recover. So here's the calcified quills. Immediately after the calcified quills, another scythe sweep, and so I'll go ahead and throw my critical block up and then run back into position. And if you see there, Belak is at in the high 90s, so it's not perfect, but we should have plenty of time. So now that everybody's switching, we have Atrigan positioned. And now that Atrigan's positioned, we have the Scythe Sweep, so I'll use Demoralizing Shout. I have very high Torment, but I should be okay. Should be perfectly fine. We're going to get a Calcified Quills right now. And then right after that, we get the Bone Saw. I will go ahead and start the kiting for the other tank so that we can actually take this right-hand side of, the left-hand side of the room. And after that, we should be fine. So now that the Bone Saw is happening, I'll let him know to switch, so that he actually comes out and taunts, hopefully while the Bone Saw is happening. Yeah, so there's the switch, there's the side sweep. So I get to dodge out of that. And now I'll cleanse my stacks and I'll stay in here for an extra little bit longer, just so that everybody else can come in, get some orbs. Demon Hunter, I'm glad I helped you out. I'm glad that it helped you out with progression through normal and heroic. I'm still gonna finish up the more formal heroic mode. The other tank is about 70, so I'm gonna jump out. I'm still gonna finish up the more formal heroic mode TOS guides. So that's still something kind of importing footage. But I know I've been doing it for you guys here on the live stream, so it's a little bit on the back burner now, since you guys can see just about everything except for Kill Jaden on live streams. So again, right after that Bone Saw, we have one Calcified Quills and one Fell Scythe. Now, I did have to reverse kite him from the back of the room to the front, so that kind of, positioned me a little bit better. It made me be able to jump in here a little bit faster. It's not ideal for melee to have to run to the back of the room during one of the switches, but it's okay. It's not too bad. It's a lot better than our tanks dying early. So here it is, another side sweep. Again, we're going to use Demoralizing Shout on this one, and then we're going to have a Calcified Quills right before the Bone Saw. So we have one Calcified Quills coming very soon, and then the Bone Saw is going to be coming. So I'll go ahead, get into position for kiting. That Shadow Priest is completely out of position. It was for the Calcified Quills. Oh, okay. So we're good. I'll let him know to switch. So now whenever the tank is ready to come out, he can switch. At this point, I have about 80 Torment. And so there's a switch. I could have taken one more Fell Scythe, but after that Fell Scythe, I go immediately to 100. So that's why it's good to switch out a little bit early. So I'll stay in here till I see the other tank really go up to about 80. 70 to 80. So the other tank right now is at 30. He went right back down the list, so I can't see him anymore. So all of these, like I see a Rogue and a Demon Hunter ready to cleanse, so I'll be in here for them. And that's it. That's the kill. Alright. No helmet. No helmet, and the relics I don't think are too good from here either. No. And the helmet, I've already got the 915. This neck would be nice. So we'll go ahead and use a roll. Why not? Nah, we got some AP. Bummer, we got some AP. That was all Brittany. I heard her, wish that upon us. To use our extra rolls for AP. AP. Alright, so we'll go ahead and run over to Harjatan. I felt it. That AP token. I'm pretty sure it had flavor text that said "Wished upon you" by Brittany. Yeah, and as soon as any of you are able to log on or anything, I can go ahead and drop this group. And if you guys do want to do a run of TOS or some Mythic Pluses, you guys let me know, because Friday streams, I want it to be a little bit more interactive with you guys. So as much fun as it is for me to try to get new gear in Heroic TOS, if you guys do want to run anything, let me know. If not, we can continue on this Heroic TOS PUG grind, see if we can get some new shoulders. That would be nice. I still haven't gotten the tier shoulders in any capacity on my tank. Not from normal, not from heroic. Still haven't gotten them at all, so it'd be nice to get them. No BOE epics. That kind of sucks. Run your baby priest through dungeons to level her. What level's your priest? Like 23? 20 something? We're at 2-3-11. They were asking if we lost the DPS, but we're 2-3-11 right now. We're still good. Yeah, these pulls are harsh because they just are one-shotting people. If you aren't careful, these pulls will one-shot you. You sure that would be a delight for everyone running through what's in the 20s? Is the new Scarlet Monastery in the 20s? Let me reset Harjatan. Is the new Scarlet Monastery in the 20s, or what would even be in the 20s anymore? Haven't leveled up a tune in quite a while. Stockades? Is that more appropriate for 20s? You have a low item level Resto Druid. What item level is your Resto Druid? And I died. I got stabbed too many times. Look at this. Stab, stab, stab. Brittany's cursed necklace of AP. I wish I could wear that AP as necklace. It would probably give a nice buff. Stockades and Wailing Caverns. Oh, Wailing Caverns. Yeah, I'm sure everybody wants to see me run to the world entrance of Wailing Caverns. You secretly hope that Blizz puts transfers on for sale for your birthday? Yeah, that'd be nice. I mean, I still don't understand why it still costs them just as much to do the transfers as it did in the beginning. You would expect them to try to lower the prices to keep everybody happy. The travel time wasted. I'd love to just see, and not even on a flying mount, just on the new Lucid Nightmare mount, just running across barrens. That'd be nice. Or Nomuragon. Ouch. Nomuragon, hey, to be fair, Nomuragon isn't too fun of a place, but leveling up, I mean, before BOAs, leveling up, I always enjoyed it because the gear from there was really good. It had really good two-handers, and just the gear from Nomer was really good before BOAs were introduced. Wailing Caverns was the one that didn't have too good of a gear, right? I think it had one dagger that had its own kind of poison damage. I think it was called like Thorn Spike, and yeah, Wailing Caverns was the one that it had the only people that really benefited from Wailing Caverns were leather wearers for the Druid set. I forget what it's called, but that set. You have an 825 pally over there within the week. Nice. Lower prices more likely to buy. Yeah, absolutely. If server transferring was like $5, I think they would sell 10 times more server transfers. You just hate the pugs in Nomer because of how much people pull and wipe. Yeah, people do overpull in Nomer. Alright, we're getting a ready timer going. And we need 2 more people to be ready, and then we'll be good to go. Alright, everybody's ready. Let's get a pull going. Pretty sure we'll edge out in threat. So we'll see who picks up threat first. Druid of the Fang set. Yeah, that's the one. Alright, so we go ahead, position Harjatan in this corner, and rotate to everybody in the group. Now, if you are a complete pro tank that watches every one of your bars, then you can actually face Harjatan the other way, and rotate him around only for that 100 energy unchecked rage. But if you do want to just kind of zone out and tank and watch your stacks only, then just face him towards the group. A 925 pally. Got it. Wait, is that your... Are you swapping your main over, Max? I thought your guild kind of picked things back up, and I thought you guys were going strong. So I'll go ahead and taunt off as soon as my stacks fall off as well. Alright, so the draw-in is also going to be happening directly behind us because of these two casters I see right there, dropping it right behind everybody. So I'll go ahead and move, and we're not baiting correctly, so I'm going to have to move Harjatan a little bit. So I'm going to move, use my spell reflect, and we should be good in this new position. Yeah, everybody's here. As long as we get some of those melees to rotate around as well, we'll have enough people. Although, to be fair, I think in Blizzard's defense, I just thought about it. If server transfers were really low, like $5, and everybody was doing it all the time, some of the economies would kind of fluctuate a lot, and there would be some people using it to the utmost advantage that they can. So I think that might be one reason, but I don't think it's a... Ouch! That unchecked rage really hurt. There's not enough people in here, huh? We have, I think, 2 melees back there. Yeah, we have 2 melees out of position. I see a warlock out there. Yeah, I think everybody needs to close in a little bit more. Not sure why that hurt so badly. There's a draw-in right now, and there are some behind Harjatan, so I'm going to move over to this little corner right here. And I do have some of these ads on me. Alright, so now, again, we have to bait these guys out. I'm not actively tanking, so I don't get to move Harjatan right now. I don't want to with 5 stacks either. So again, if you do want to use your magic mitigator, use it during that phase, right after the draw-in. He starts doing AoE claps where it kind of hurts everybody. So now the other tank has 4 stacks and my stacks just fell off right now, so I'll taunt off again. And I just got slapped around by unchecked rage times 2? What? Not sure why that unchecked rage went off twice on me. That's weird. See, this one hit me for a normal amount of damage, but that other one hit me for close to 4 mil. So here's the draw-in. Do want to get the hell out of the way for that. And then again, we're gonna have that magic phase right now. So I'll use my spell reflect towards the latter end. I see he has 8 buffs left. So when these buffs start getting down to about 3, I will start using my spell reflect. And they do mostly land on ranged and healers. So there's 3. Use my spell reflect to kind of mitigate this damage. There's a frosty discharge. The other tank has 5 stacks on him, so I'll go ahead and taunt off, but Harjatan's dead. We got a brand new belt. I didn't have this transmog before, and it's actually, oh, it got 925, but I happen to have a really good one. Yeah, I don't think I need anything from Harjatan either. I don't think I need a brand new shiny AP token from Harjatan. Let's see. Yeah, no, it's not happening. Oh, the ring. The ring would be nice, but it would have to get either a socket or Warforge up. $10 would be a nice sweet spot for realm transfer. I agree. That'd be nice. Nice in the middle. Max will be Horde in a week. Yeah, and your ally TOS tank will be your warrior. Okay. So wait, Max, are you swapping mains? Are you gonna main a warrior now? Did you find it a lot? I mean, tanking Kill Jaden on your warriors is gonna be a lot easier than on your paladin, but did that warrant a change? And the important question, Max, You're going undead, right? $20 seems fair for a transfer, yeah. Or if they combined transferring with faction changes as well, because that happens so often when you can use those, when you can use both of those. It does happen a lot. Somebody else does want this waste piece, and I don't know where they are, but I'll go ahead and trade it with them. I think they're right next to me right now, so I'll go ahead and let them know that we'll trade with them, so they can get shiny new gear. Taran, okay, Taran, I'll accept that. Your main will be your pally always. You know what? I was a main pally for all of BC, and then I found my warrior in Wrath. All right, yeah. These, by the way, this world quest boss hits hard as hell. I have 4 stacks of that debuff, and look at that. That debuff was ticking for 7.7 mil. This week's world quest boss is he's fun. You have to taunt off at about 4 stacks. See, the one stack increases damage taken, and yeah, after about 2 stacks, you're just gonna be getting hit hard as hell. And also the misfilled pools. So there's 2. The 3rd one just went out right now, and then the 4th one's gonna kill me again with 7 mil. Oh no, it didn't kill me. And I'll pop Last Stand to try to survive a 5th one. I did survive a 5th one. The 6th one is gonna hit me for like 15-20 mil. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, come on. Crit block, crit block. Nope, not gonna happen. And I'm feared. I'm feared and in an ice cube. There it is. How hard did that one hit me? 13 million on that last one. I'm surprised I survived for that much. And is it frost damage at that point? Yeah, it's frost damage, so it wasn't even mitigated. So at least we got some AP off of that. So I'm letting the other guy know. He thought I got boots. So if he needs the belt, yeah, he doesn't need the belt. So if he needed the belt, we would have traded it with him, but he thought they were boots. You tanked Molten Core and BW on your warrior in vanilla. And oh, yeah, Max, I don't know if you knew that. After talking all this smack, Brittany made an undead. I'm so proud of her. Seeing the way, seeing the light, seeing how you're supposed to play by going undead. Oh, the guy does need this. So I'm letting him know that if he needs it for an upgrade, it's still, he can take this upgrade. At least your robes cover your bones. I can throw robes on. I can equip the Paladin Tier 2 recolor. 13 mil, and I can't handle that. The thing is, I'm not a bear tank. Yeah, so the other guy doesn't necessarily need the spell. Yeah, I'm not a bear tank. A bear tank can take 13 mil any day of the week. That guy needs to make up his mind, yeah. You figured with your bones and frosty spells you'll shatter yourself? Yeah, you'll just do bone shards going into people's eyes. So we are going over to Mistress at this point, and we have a 2-3-11 group. We should be good to go. We're waiting on a few people to get summoned. Some people ran over to Sisters, so summon them in and get this kill. Uh-oh, got a body pull. Fortunately, the body pull was from the other tank, so we're okay. No deaths on this trash. But yeah, that world quest boss this week is a pain. Freezes everybody, hits your tanks hard as hell. They need to tank swap. When was the last time your tanks needed a tank swap on a random trash mob? Besides, I guess it was the the trash in front of Croesus, which I hated that trash in front of Croesus. The one that you needed a either tank swap or kite if your other tank wasn't paying attention. Yeah, that trash wasn't fun. You're extending the lockout next week. Oh, you're on Maiden? How many wipes do you have on Maiden so far? Maiden's fun if people aren't paying attention, and then the pools get like those extra little bits that kind of go out to everybody, and people just keep stepping on them, standing in them. That's fun. Also from Maiden, hopefully you get the one-handed mace from Maiden. I like it. It's got a nice unique model to it. Half light, half fell. Oh, okay, you haven't actually ran into Maiden too many times? You haven't wiped too many times? Thought you guys were kind of stuck on progression there. That's good. Yeah, Maiden shouldn't be too bad. It's more of a DPS check and a check of awareness. Do you know what color you are? Do you know where you should be? Avatar. Max, what's your average DPS pulling? Like if you had to average out all of your DPSers, what are you guys pulling on average? Is this heroic? Yes, it is, Ezekiel. Yes, it is. Hey, Ezekiel. Last time you were asking me for the Boomkin rotation on Wednesday. At the end of Wednesday's live stream, I went over all of the Boomkin rotation. So if you want to check out what I do exactly for my Boomkin, whether it's AoE or single target, we're going to reset this. We do have sated, so go ahead and get rid of that. But yeah, Ezekiel, if you check out last Wednesday, or this Wednesday's live stream, towards the end of it, I do my Boomkin rotation for you. So since you need to know it, or since you were asking about it, I kind of went over the talent points and what I do there. 850k, you should be able to pull off Avatar, Max. The big thing with Avatar that I've noticed is you have to make sure you get your 4 protocols in phase 1, and in phase 2. In phase 2, make sure you don't tank Avatar on top of the lava, because if Avatar gets too many stacks of the buff given by standing on the lava, the searing AoE from Avatar is going to be ridiculous and stupid, and everybody's going to wipe. So the big things to note is try to get your 4 cleansing protocols phase 1, and in phase 2, never tank him on lava, not even for an extra 1 to 2 seconds. What's up, Nano? Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for the luck. Yeah, no problem, Ezekiel. It's towards towards the end of the stream. It's like 3 hours and some odd into the live stream. It's maybe about 15 minutes of me kind of going over everything with single target and AoE targeting. Alright, so everybody should be here. We have 2-3-11, so I'm gonna ready check it up, and we should be good to go. Alright, waiting for 2 people to get ready, and then we should be fine with jumping in here. The other tank is AFK still. Where is the other tank? Oh, there he is. Oh, AFK. Alright, this guy needs to come back. Ah, come on, Druid. Let's go. Giddy up. Why can't I ride the kitty Druid? Damn it. Yeah, so the big thing to really worry about with Heroic Mistress is splitting the Hydra shot. Once you learn how to manage the Hydra shot, you'll be good to go. Oh, and Max, also for Heroic Avatar, you and your other tank should be really communicating on Desolate when it gets handed out, and hopefully your other tank has really good positioning awareness as well. Because if you mess up positioning even for a second, that means that one of your DPSers is gonna get slapped real quick. They should make Kitty Druids rideable. They should, but here's my worry, Brittany. What if there's a Kitty Druid and you get a Tauren to ride on him? Is it gonna kill the kitty? And if it doesn't kill the kitty, are your feet just gonna drag the whole time? Alright, I think we're gonna get another tank in here. Oh, wait. So the raid leader said he's gonna invite another tank. And then the other tank just came back as well. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully they don't boot me. Yes to all the questions, dead kitty and dragging hooves. Doesn't sound fun for anyone. Alright, so the other guy that they brought in right now is actually gonna go DPS, so that's good. What is this? Tournament favor? Makes you ice skate? You see this? Why are we getting so many Warlock TVs? Let's help with the summoning. I thought somebody else was going to help out while I refresh my eating buff. We have somebody said that we don't have lust anymore. We have one hunter. Hopefully they can lust. Alright, we're throwing a ready check up here, and then we should be good to go. Ready to get this pull going. We're ready to full clear Heroic TOS today. Come on, let's make it happen. I mean, we even have Gammon on our team. Look at this. We got Gammon here. You know he's gonna save us. And now we still have one AFKer to DK DPS. And we did get a nice ninja pull by Gammon here. They want to reset, so we'll see if I can run out in time. Alright, I don't know if anyone popped any DPS cooldowns for that. Hopefully not. I thought we were going to stay in it to win it. That was a waste of cooldowns. Yeah, somebody popped their cooldowns. Oh, man. Gammon is a punk. You have to save him when you went to, what was the raid? Was it Blackrock Foundry or whatever, where you have to go save Gammon? But alright, we'll do another ready check. We'll see if the DK is here now. Hopefully we don't have an AFK DPSer. And then we can go ahead and get this pull going. Siege of Orgrimmar. That's what it was. You have to help save Gammon. I'm assuming Max just let him die. I was like, no. No thank you, Gammon. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get a pull going. Kick this carp right to oh, we're pulling on 5. Cool. Alright, I didn't mean to take aggro, but we did. We got some good shield slam procs. So hopefully we get a good taunt off whenever we need it. So we'll run out of here. And here's the Burden of Pain being cast. There's the taunt off, hopefully. Yeah, alright. So I'm also separating myself a little bit because I do out-threat the other tanks. So since I don't want to pull with a Burden of Pain, I'm just kind of running out. So again, split the Hydra. We have the tornadoes coming up. One of the Abyss Stalkers just went down, so we do have some safe area here. Perfect. And now we're going to get the Burden of Pain happening right now. I will go ahead and taunt off. And again, run out of Thundering Shock. However, whatever way you find it closer, that was a interesting one for me. I'm going to try to run it a little bit closer to the middle now. Not too fast. I don't want my DPS to lose out on damage. Here's the Hydra. I'm going to go ahead and split it right here. And you can split the Hydra even if you are actively tanking. So that was the Hydra. Here's a Burden of Pain. Hopefully I get a taunt off. Nope, nope. Still taking to... Okay. That was about 2 ticks, which in heroic mode, you honestly shouldn't have any ticks of that. So we do have one small safe zone right here. Nope, it wasn't enough. That's probably going to be a wipe. Wasn't enough AoE damage. I think the large majority of people took that tornado debuff. Even our other tank did. So there was one clear area. There's a burden. We managed to pick up. Nobody died, which I'm very surprised by. Cold-blooded. Alright, so we did get to phase 2, which is gonna ease things up for us up until phase 3. I'm not sure. Oh, the other person with the Hydra shot died or what? No, nobody's down. That was odd. So hopefully I get a taunt off right now. Burden of Pain just went out on me. There's 1 hit, and hopefully I don't get 2 hits off on me. Alright, so I only got 1 hit off with that Burden of Pain. But yeah, if you guys are ever having trouble with heroic Mistress, you shouldn't be getting any of the Burden of Pain hits on your main tank. So here's another Hydra shot, and I think that guy went down. I think he ran right into the mouth. And those 2 Hydra shots were stacked up as well, which is not good. It led to people being stunned. The other tank is down. Here's the Burden of Pain. Here's the wipe right now. Burden of Pain being reflected to everyone, and wipe. Yeah, the double stacking Hydras stunned a few people, killed a few people, and ultimately our tank went down to that too, and now that led to the wipe. Good healers. Yeah, they picked up a little bit, but not enough. No, although the healers didn't mess up. To be fair, the healers picked it up and they did do good, but it was the Hydra shots. The Hydra shots ran stacked on top of each other. The AoE DPS was a little bit slow on one of the cyclones there as well. You haven't missed anything, Sebastian. No, we got up to here. I can't remember if we wiped on Demonic Inquisition. Yeah, we wiped on Demonic Inquisition once because the tank went down, but nothing too bad. Friday stream, welcome Heath. Testing out the new Friday stream today. Rip Raid, yeah, it's happening. Rip Raid is happening. Extra healer isn't gonna keep people from doing dumb shit like rolling into the terror. Yeah, people in the raid chat are a little upset. You saw the healers doing a decent job, but the people with Hydra shot were dumb. Yeah, that was the healers did manage to pick it back up where everybody else kind of fell short. And it was, we didn't have enough AoE DPS on the ads, so they stayed alive. There was one very small opening for the tornadoes, but there should have been a lot more ink on the ground. And then, so yeah, that last Hydra shot, there was one person who ran straight into the Devouring Maw and got 1 shot, and then the other 2 kind of stacked up on each other. Max, we'll see. We'll give it 1 more shot, and then we'll reform. And if anyone else wants to join, if any of you guys can log on right now, get on your US Horde tunes. After this wipe, we'll reform. and I can get any of you guys in the group while we go in and apply for groups. With your Resto Shaman, you change into this fight into Elemental, and you top DPS in your guild. That's nice, Sebastian. So I'm assuming that Resto Shamans and Elemental Shamans have the same kind of itemization. You want the same secondary stats for them. It'll make it easier for you to just kind of not have to swap out all your gear, just your trinkets. Alright, so it seems like everybody is almost ready to go. We have one person still running over here. Mastery Crit is good for healing and for DPSing, nice. Somebody in raid chat right now just said, imagine if we get to maiden with this group. Yeah, that one person who double stacked the Hydra shots might run through the group. Alright, I'm gonna ready check it and we'll get a pull going. But if this pull doesn't go well, we'll reform. And Sebastian, do you have like a max level Horde, or anyone else? Heath, anyone out there? If you guys do, I can reform. If not, I can stay with this group for 1 or 2 more pulls. Alright, everybody's ready. Let's get a pull going. Hopefully we don't pull at 5. Bombs equal buffs. Sometimes I like to do things like that too, where I'm like, yeah, you have to stand in the thing and it gives you a buff. We were pulling the trash up to Desolate Host one day, and you guys know the people that look like wisps, the mobs that look like wisps that blow up when you kill them. You have to run away from them. So what I did was I told everybody, oh wait, hug them for the DPS buff. And then some people did it, and then I felt a little guilty. Alright, Hydra Shot. Hydra Shot, hopefully it isn't double stacked. I don't see 3 lines, I only saw the 2 lines. Okay, so we also need to get more DPS on these Abyss Stalkers. Come on, we have the tornadoes coming up. There it is. Okay, they all died right on time. And the other tank is taking a lot of damage. I don't understand why. How do you how do you get hit so hard as a bear? The other tank was down to like steady 20% HP. Alright, we're gonna throw out a stun on those ads. Hopefully the other guy kind of comes over here, picks it up. Get into this Hydra Shot. Split that up. Burden of Pain being cast on me. Hopefully I get a taunt off before I get slapped. I'm trying to run away so I don't get slapped. Nope. There's the burden. Oh, the other tank is dead. I mean, that's cool. The other tank just dying every time we have a boss. Jeez. Rip group. Yeah, this chicken, this boom chicken is not going too good. They did invite the other DK who can tank for us. So hopefully, if that doesn't happen, I don't think I want to stay with this. I think I want to keep tanking with this other bear. Actually, I think the old raid leader left. Where is the old raid leader? No active mitigation. Really? I mean, Iron Fur is not too bad to throw up, right? It does have charges now, right? But you can't go over. Oh man. You thought you were undead, not a troll? Your guild is heavy on heals and tanks, and you only have 8 DPS in the guild. You have 8 DPS in the guild, 6 healers, and 4 tanks. Sounds like you need to hire some more DPS. You need to go recruit some more DPS. Alright, so we are going to jump out of this group. We'll jump out of this group, and we will go ahead and join another group. Yeah, that bear tank went down for demonic inquisition, went down for all this mistress, and even when he didn't go down, he missed the taunts a few times. So it's only gonna get sloppier from here for stuff like Desolate Host. So we'll just go ahead and find another group. There's plenty of groups out there. If you guys want to join one of these groups with me, let me know. Learn to bear. They were main spec boomy. Maybe. He whispered me too, and he's kind of angry at me. He cussed me out. So that's okay. Is this group? They're on Desolate Host. They need some tanks. Let's try some Desolate Host. Give it a shot. Do I ever DPS with this tune, Ezekiel? I tried to, and I didn't enjoy it at all. Yeah, when at the end of Nighthold, I tried to. I did some arms, I did some fury, but wasn't a big fan of it. I just wasn't a big fan of the playstyle. It's your fault I can't put my Iron Fur up. No, he really did cuss me out. Called me a bitch. I mean, I guess that's fine. Iron Fur uses Rage, Survival Instinct has charges, and Frenzied Regen is a mix of both. Okay, so Iron Fur is your regular active mitigator, which just needs Rage, right? So you should be able to have Iron Fur up at any given moment while active tanking, as long as you're getting hit and using Mangle, I want to say, to generate your Rage. You get frustrated, you're gonna give 20k gold for the mammoth so I can repair in there. Ah, Sebastian. Yeah, no, I don't have the mammoth either. I thought so. I did a noob move when I was buying the mammoths, and I bought this one. And I was like, "This is it, right?" And I was, "Oh no, this is not it." But I have a few of the mammoths, but not the right ones. Oh, Demon Hunter, do you want to join up with us right now? I can drop this group and join another one. This group is gonna start with Maiden, but if you want to come in and tank, or if you want to come in and DPS, I can ask them to invite you on DPS as well. Question is, constant active mitigation required. You were taking a lot of damage on your warrior last raid. You think you missed some of the shield block uptime. Keith, are you talking about being on Mistress or something? The thing is, you should be able to keep a decent amount of uptime on your shield block. Not perfect, but you should be able to keep a decent one, because while you're not actively tanking, your charges go all the way back up to 2. So you can use 3 back-to-back perfectly fine. And then in case you ever need a little bit of filler, you can also use Neltharion's Fury. It guarantees crit blocks. But for bosses like Mistress, you can miss a second or two. You can miss 1 or 2 auto attacks, as long as you have enough Ignore Pain up. What's up, Dean? How you doing today, man? Doing good on a Friday? And Iron Fur stacks. Yeah, I know for to survive Kill Jaden's Fell Claws on a bear tank, you should be throwing three stacks of Iron Fur up, right? That should be your quote-unquote active mitigation for the Fell Claws. Just 3 stacks for 175% armor, I want to say. Alright, Demon Hunter, in case you do want to jump in, let me know, man. We'll restructure the group again. You're here just to see Brittany heal. She's on Alliance. She has mentioned coming over to Horde a few times, but she still hasn't bit the bullet. You were seeing if you were looking for groups after the Fell Mistress. Yeah, we're still looking for groups. Still want to get my shoulders. From Maiden, I don't think there's anything that can really drop from Maiden besides a better chest. If I get a Warforged one, or one with a socket or something. Actually, I have a chest with a socket. So I would need a Warforge or a Titan Forge from her. But the shoulders, I'm still wanting those shoulders. If I get those shoulders, I can equip like my 935 cloak or something like that. I can equip another really good piece of gear that I just have sitting in my bags. But my 4-set bonus is so good, it's worth losing the item levels. It's money, honestly, yeah. Come to watch you kick some ass. Thank you, Dean. Thank you for stopping by. We'll get some ass kicking going right now. You were on Sisters and you kept taking big spikes of 5 mil plus. Damn, that's a lot. What was hitting you that hard on Sisters? Was it when you would get the tanking debuff or something? Or were you getting the glaive hit you? Because besides glaives or having the tanking debuff, I don't know what else would hit you for over 5 mil. That's intense. That's a lot. Even if you turn your back to the boss, they shouldn't hit you for more than maybe 1.5 mil. It's a big damage. Being a poor college student is a rough life. Yep. I remember those days. Brittany, that's why you gotta farm out in game. I don't have too much gold anymore, but I'm trying to farm it out a little bit. I invested a lot of this gold, and it's over on my bank tune now, but I haven't re-upped my gold yet. I'm finishing up my fishing so that I can do some fishing. Let's see. I'm really close too. You guys see that? I need one more rare fish. I'll get my artifact fishing pole, and then I should be able to farm a lot faster. Time for class. Thank you for stopping by, Brittany. Thank you for stopping by, and good luck. Have fun in your classes. You have to learn how to make the next World of Warcraft, Brittany. No pressure. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get this ready check going, and we can jump in. See what happens. Yesterday you got Azeroth's shield after 100 runs. Oh, the Bulwark of Azeroth and Black Temple, Sebastian? Congrats. That one goes with like every transmog. Every transmog for tanks looks good with a Bulwark. You have really good gloves on your warrior, but the 4th piece you have is gloves. Ouch. Yeah, and then the legendary gloves are almost best in slot. It depends on what your legendaries are. You can swap it out though. Sisters, there's a damage bubble. Yes, Jason. That would be one thing that can hit you for over 4 mil, would be the damage bubble, actually. But that's more on your healers and your DPS, depending on what bubble we're talking about, more than on the tank. Can you show my armor again? Absolutely. My weapons item level is 943 right now. I have 925, relic 920, and 920. And then my armor is 929 equipped, but 942 in my bags, which is why I want some of these upgrades. Like, if I were to be able to get my heroic shoulders, I can throw on a much better cloak. My cloak is 915. As a tank, I need to have this trinket equipped. Well, I don't need to, but this trinket is one of the best in slots, even though it's item level 900. So there's a few things that hold my equipped item level back, but it's honestly not too bad to be almost 930. So there's a Fel infusion on me. I'm gonna go ahead and be on this side. I think we have one other. Yeah, there was one other person on the other side. First hammer is always holy. There it is. As soon as it lands, I'll go ahead and taunt off and start dodging the light. So you guys see the light going over there. It hit 2 people, so they're gonna have to jump out. And so this next hammer is gonna hit hard. I'm not looking forward to it. We're missing 3 people. So I'll go ahead and use a demoralizing shout to survive it. There it is. That was a really hard hit. Hopefully I get a taunt off soon. Alright, no taunt off came over, but we didn't necessarily need it. The healers kept me up. I'm not gonna be stealing these DPS bubbles. I'll be standing in it right next to the DPSers. This is an Ellie Shaman that we have right here. So I'm getting the bubbles for him. But I don't want to steal the DPS from him. So now that the bubbles are done, I'll go ahead and jump in here, do some DPS. and go ahead and stay with my side. Here's another infusion, and I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to holy. So I will taunt off and switch positions, and here we go. Right after the hammer hits, remember you do also have the pool on the ground, so move out of the pool. Use my demoralizing shout right before as well. With anger management, I should have a demoralizing shout every hammer, but we'll see. Alright, so I did get the mass instability here. So once I get down to a little bit below 2 seconds, I will jump in. So I also go ahead and taunt off because right after the hammer, the other tank is really low on HP. So it's always good to taunt off. I have a full bar of HP to be able to soak some of this. So it's always a benefit for the other tank. My demoralizing shout is going to be short by 7 seconds. So that kind of sucks. My demoralizing shout came up as soon as it landed on me. So sometimes you get it and sometimes you don't, depending on how much rage you generate and how much rage you eat with anger management. Alright, so again, once I fall below 2 seconds, I'll go ahead and jump off. There are quite a few people that are dead now. We have 3 people missing, but we might be able to complete this. We have a blowback happening right now, so we'll go ahead and move and do some damage. And if no one else interrupts, I'll kind of leave it out for a little bit. I'll pick up some of these damage orbs for this DPSer that's right here if they go past the melee. Alright, so most of the DPS orbs got picked up by melee. We got a few there for the ranged, and now we should have plenty of DPS going. So no need to interrupt right now. We did get the interrupt though. So now we have the infusion. And I did stay holy, so I'm going to taunt off. The first hammer is always holy. So hopefully we get more people in here, and the hammer is coming down very, very soon. Here's a demoralizing shout, full ignore pains, and time to move out of the way. Ooh, that was more people that went down to that one. I think 2 more people went down to that. Or 1 person went down to that. I see their body right below me right now. So that kind of sucks. We're slimming down on people as time goes on. There's below 2 seconds. Again, jump in, and I will taunt off with my full HP bar off of the other tank. Don't want him to go down. Although I think he probably did. That might be him right there. Not sure. Light infusion on me again, so we're good. That fell guy is a little too close. Alright, so here's the hammer. Demoralizing shout right before it landed, and oof. Doesn't seem like we're going to get this done with this group right now. We're going to give it another shot. Hopefully some people learned what they did, saw maybe the orbs on the ground that they stepped on. We lost a lot of people to that first beginning area with the orbs on the ground, to be honest. Some people won't move. Yeah. Yeah, if we just kind of polish things up, we'll be good with this group. That's all it's gonna take. STL, thank you for stopping by, man. You don't do game design, barf. Oh, Max, you have the artifact fishing pole. I'm gonna work on it just so that I can farm out a little bit more and a little bit easier. I've been trying to play the auction house too, and I've been doing all right since 7.3 launch, but there hasn't been anything that's been crazy amounts of money besides Imperium. If you had stacks of Imperium before 7.3 launched, now that 7.3 is up, your Imperium is going to be insane. Or if you're farming Imperium right now, it's a really good farm. I can farm cloth, which actually does sell really well. It's good, really good as well. Mixing that up. Why do I have that disgusting heroic leap relic? This one, I only have it because my old relic was 900 item level. So my old relic was a best in slot, but 900 item level. So I decided to upgrade it 2% more on ignore pains or 20 item level bump up on my relic. I decided that 20 item levels was worth it. What is next on the list of upcoming videos? Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter, today I put up the farming for the Lucid Nightmare. That went up about an hour before the live stream. Up next on the chopping block, things that I have my audio recorder for that I need to video edit and render are a farming spot for netherweave cloth. It works it works really well if you're a tailor. And then I also have my heroic sisters and Heroic Desolate Host, I want to say, audio. So I have 2 more Heroic Guides audio ready to go. I have my farming guide for some money right now. And the farming guide, I'll tell you guys right now, the farming guide is good for cloth, and it's also good for demon eyes. We're getting a pull going here. I'll catch up with chat right now. Alright, so again, if we get the Holy Infusion on us, we will be first up to tank. So I do have the Holy Infusion, so I'm going to reposition him and then run into my place. So you do get a few seconds to kind of run into your position. So I'm going to go ahead, Demoralizing Shout right before that hits, and we're good to go. Look like a regular melee, letting the stacks get too high for the tank dying the last time. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's jump in right below 2, and again charge and taunt immediately. I don't want that tank to get hit by the hammer and then have to actively tank for a while. Unfortunately, I got this. I don't know who with Fell kind of went on me, but regardless, we have plenty of time right now. I'm not one of the DPSers, so then they're not missing out on my my 400k DPS or whatever it is, 450. So we'll be good to go. You always go to the edges when the hammer hits. So Demon Hunter, you're never part of the absorption of the hammers. Alright, so we're holy and we got infused into Fell, so I'm not going to taunt off. Not my hammer to take right now. Some people won't move on the hammers. Yeah, look at that guy. Wrong area. That bear took that hammer by himself. I don't know if you guys saw that. And then we had the light areas kind of hit melee, so a lot of my melee is going to be gone. I only have 4 people total. Oh, 3 people. No, there it is. Okay, more people got here. Demoralizing Shout and full ignore pains right after that. That fills up your rage bar really nicely. So able to get 14% healing off of my bracers and full ignore pains right after that hammer. So it helps out. I think there's a holy guy in there. Yeah, there is. That holy person needs to get the hell out. All right. Up next, right after this hammer, we are gonna have the instability. So no need to taunt. I was a little bit slow. I could have taunted off of the bear tank that time to kind of help out. Actually, no, we don't have the instability. We do have the hammer right now. So here's the hammer. Full ignore pains. Yeah, that hammer hurts no matter what you do. And the demoralizing shout didn't come up till right after it. Yeah, we're gonna be able to get this done. No problem this time. 2 people down. Not the best, but honestly, not too bad. So I'll run in here. Here's my DPSer. He's the Elemental Shaman, so I'm going to help him out again by picking up some of these orbs for him. And that's it. We were able to pick up 1 orb for him. So he can stay DPSing, and I'll help him out with 10% of his DPS. We'll take it. Alright, so we're going to have the infusion happening right now. Let's see. I'm holy now, so I'm going to taunt off and switch positions. Everybody I see here is holy, so we don't have any fell people standing in here with us. Here's the hammer, demoralizing shout, max out my ignore pain. Alright, that was good. And then from here on out, every other hammer is going to get sloppier and sloppier as people start getting bombs. So less than 2 seconds, run in. And then we can also charge back in, taunt off. I don't want to be standing in any of those pools. I have a hammer to soak. Alright, so I have to switch positions. I got fell, meaning that the other tank is going to take that hammer. He did taunt off, so perfect. Again, right now, dodge that light. It is happening in melee. It's happening very close to everybody. Very close to me, too. And we should have the next hammer in 5 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and pop my tier 4 bonus set. Get some ignore pains. Get that demoralizing shout up. Minimize that damage. If I didn't do any of this minimizing of that damage, I would go down to that hammer. Guaranteed. Everybody else did. I mean, look at that. I have my two melees there that died with me. I don't know if this is... I don't know if we're going to be able to get this, to be honest. A lot of our DPSers are dead. The last 30% are going to be an uphill struggle. Again, I'm going to soak these for my shaman right here. Hopefully he's getting these buffs. Getting him these damage buffs is very important. Alright, perfect. So I did get 9, so hopefully he has 9 as well. He has 5. I noticed that the range on the explosion in those is a little small. They could, if they increased it, it'd be a lot better. So, throw our interrupt out. We're going to have infusion. And if I switch sides, nope, I'm still fell. So I'm going to stay exactly where I am. There's the light hammer. The light hammer, they have plenty of people. They're good on people. Fell is looking a little skimpy. So if anyone gets hit by the bomb right now, if anyone gets hit by these light areas, we're going to be screwed right now. So hopefully everybody dodges it and everybody runs back in. We might still have 1 or 2 deaths. Yeah, so that guy has to run out. So the hammer's only going to be split between 4 people. This is going to hit hard. Yep, 2 people died. 2 people died on that. I do have light infusion on me, so I'm going to be taking this next hammer. I'm going to try to solo soak it. Let's see, I'm going to use a shield wall and try to solo soak that. No, not going to happen. 9.1. So the next hammer is going to happen right now. There's just not enough people to be soaking this. There's the res on me. I'll try to just build up my rage, get ready to go on another hammer. I'm not a bear, I can't solo soak it like him, I'm not cool like that. The good news is that on that solo soak, nobody else was in there with me to die, so we just gotta B-res and we're good. Again, here's our shaman right here, so I'm gonna try to pick up these orbs for him. And hopefully we're getting all of these orbs for him. He's got 5, so he was able to get the large majority of them. So that's good. Increase of 50%. I don't know if we have the damage to be able to even break through this at this point. There it is. And at this point, 14% left, but half of the raid or more is dead. I do have the fell one, but the holy one's coming up first. The other tank might be trying to solo soak, but he's got enough people on his side. We only have 4 people on our side. So our side is looking a little skimpy, and we're going to get a few people with the bomb. One person fell to the... Well, one person got the debuff. Actually, those are dead bodies. It's just me and one other person. Yeah, that was not going to end well. So hopefully they can get it with 6%. They have a holy hammer happening right now, but the tank is fell. So that's not going to be good. The tank can take solo hammers, but not right now. Look how low his HP is. There might be no healers left. It's a very, very close wipe. We'll stick with this group. You're late, epic. You are late, but welcome. I'm late on catching up with the stream too. I gotta catch up. Is there a trinket? Oh, my bad. The bot's not connected right now. Give me a second for that. Is there a trinket that's higher item level to equivalent of Leviathan's Hunger? You feel like I would never get rid of it because it's so much of a lifesaver. So Ezekiel, for warriors, the Feverish Carapace is the best in slot, and that drops off of Goroth. And then the Dark Moon deck is also a very close second. So the Dark Moon deck is just about best in slot as well. So right now I'm running those two. The Dark Moon deck is going to edge out over Leviathan's Hunger on lower item level. So my Dark Moon deck is item level 900. My Leviathan's Hunger is 915. And Dark Moon deck is just going to be a lot better than it. If you're missing a lot of haste on your build, I can see it being beneficial to you. I still have plenty of haste. I have 28% haste right now. So I don't necessarily need all the haste from the Leviathan's Hunger trinket. But if you're low, that's a good way of trying to get your haste up. Alright, so a few DPSers left. If you guys want to hop in and DPS, Go ahead and let me know. Oh, I see Demon Hunter moving to the sides on the pool on the ground. I should have bubbled. Oh wait, Max. Am I still hiring? Yeah, Epic, if you want to join this group, let me know what your name is. I'll throw the invite on. No, Max is not in the group. No camera time for him right now. Do I have a hunter alt? I do not have a hunter alt, Dean. Yeah, I don't have a hunter alt. How much DPS do we have here? Let's see, 9. We could probably get one more. So Epic, if you want to DPS, let me know. You want to? Okay, let's see. All right, so Epic, what's your tune's name? His alt game is not on point. Yeah, my alt game is not on point. Dean, I'm sorry, I don't have a max level hunter. I haven't played a hunter since vanilla, actually. I used to play a lot of hunter in vanilla, but not since then. Should have called in sick today, Scott. could have gotten some runs in. Alright, let's see. Where is Epic? Epic's not even on. Epic, I don't see you on. Fire Mage. Alright, so yeah, as soon as we get you in here, Epic, I let them know. I let them know that you'll be joining. I used to play Marksman Hunter, by the way. Never really did BM. Lunch and wipes, good way to spend the afternoon. A wipe fest here. Heroic Avatar is probably going to be pretty tough too. So we'll see how that goes. Let me know when you load up, Epic. Marksman Hunter is the way to go. I don't know if it is anymore. It's still the way to go. Alright, there we go. I got you in here. Well, Epic, I hope you can pull enough DPS. People in here are a little frustrated. So hopefully with your mage you can pull the DPS. If not, we can find a normal TOS run as well and go do that. No, so no worries. Hopefully you got the summon. Did you get that summon? Oh, you could have gotten some run and some camera time, Scott. What do you play, Scott? What's your main? Did I build this raid? I did not, Scott. Right before this. Alright, so he's here. Let's get ready to go. But yeah, I did not build this raid, Scott. Look, Epic, as long as you don't mess up on mechanics, we're good to go, Epic. Don't worry about it. The raid leader let me know. He was like, "Are you carrying him?" It's like, it's okay. He's a little low on item level, but he'll follow mechanics. So, ready, check it up, and we will get a pull going. If I do normal, I'll let you know. Yeah, for sure, Nana. I'm scaring you, Epic? No, don't be scared. Let's get this going. Let's get a pull going. Everybody, keep your eyes on the mage. Well, there's two mages. One of the mages is Epic. Alright, so I do have Fel, so I'm going to be on tanking number 2. So here I am on Fel. There's the first hammer going out right now, and then I'll taunt off immediately. So there's a taunt off. We do have to dodge all of the light going out right now. And the next hammer's coming up in 5 seconds. Again, demoralizing shout. Not enough people to soak with me. I still managed to survive that. I'm surprised. That was pretty bad already. We have 2 dead people. That kind of sucks. Alright, so everybody in raid chat's a little upset, and understandably so, to be honest. There was not enough people in there to soak with me. But no, Scott, if we had enough people for me to start a brand new group, then we can. But normally, there's more than enough groups going, and right now our community is small enough to where we might get 2 or 3 people hopping in with me, and I can do that using the LFG tool, and it's, you know, nice and quick. So since the LFG tool is there and we don't have enough people to start our own, that's fine. Once the community gets bigger and we have enough people to be the large majority of a group, then I will start our own groups and kind of sift everybody through and screen everybody that way. But for the time being, there's no need to start our own groups. There's already people who did the first 30 minutes of searching for people for us. Alright, so I will taunt off as soon as I get back to the ground. There it is, and dodge all of that Fel. Hopefully we get some more people here with us, helping us absorb this. So hopefully the other tank taunts off. Nope. There's the light hammer of creation. There it is. Yeah, that's a wipe right now. The other tank went down to that, and so this is gonna be a wipe. I don't necessarily want to wipe by going down the elevator. It takes forever, so we'll just die right here. Whereabouts in the USA am I from, Dean? I am from the LA area. This was another wipe. We'll give it another shot with this group. Hopefully it gets better. We had a lot of new people come in. The last group, maybe about 5 or 6 people left, so this group was about 5 or 6 people brand new coming in here. So hopefully they saw their mistakes. Hopefully their head's in the game now. We'll see how this goes. Epic already won. He's not the first one to die. Yeah, he was not the first one to die. He didn't stand in the wrong zone. He went to his color, stacked on his color. We're good. Dodger crap on the floor. People are not even moving. Yeah, I've seen a few people tunnel the boss and get turned into bombs. Kind of like a YouTube raid guild, absolutely. people give up easily WoW and raids now. Yeah, the thing is, so it's a give and take, right? So there was before the LFG tool, people would stay with their groups because it was so hard to find a group. People would stay with those groups, and we're looking for some more people, by the way. But people would stay with their groups and really want to progress with their groups because it's hard to find another good group. So because of that, it led to people really sticking together. But now that the LFG tool is so easy, people get summoned into instances, into raids. It leads to people just leaving on a turn of a dime. Like if the group doesn't do well, for example, like if this group didn't do well, I can drop this group and be in another group that's hitting up another boss in a matter of 10 minutes. So people give up very easily in WoW nowadays because of that, really. And yeah, there's been a lot of stuff with YouTube and gaming videos in particular. I know that there's a lot of people that stream horror video games that have been getting a lot of their thing, like their whole back catalogs, demonetized, and that's mostly due to the nature of the horror video game because it's scary and because it promotes violence or whatever there is. I try to keep it clean on here. But yeah, by no mean, what we don't accept in the community is people attacking any of the audience members, especially attacking mods. So that's one thing for sure, Max. Whenever someone starts mouthing off to one of the mods or mouthing off to other community members, don't appreciate that. I can take the jokes myself, but I don't appreciate it when people just come in here and attack the community. Blizz needs to change the rules on raids and staying and leaving. Yeah, so Dean, can you imagine if they put the deserter debuff that you get when you leave a battleground too early? Can you imagine if that came up whenever you did a PUG group? I think the large majority of people would be very upset if you join a PUG. And I mean, I can understand their frustration. Can you imagine you join a PUG and everybody in that PUG fails at their respective roles? So the DPSers do really bad DPS. Everybody fails at mechanics. The tanks are wiping to regular auto attacks, and you're stuck with that group for a minimum of 30 minutes. It can be a little frustrating. So the solution is kind of difficult. So we're filling up the group again. You guys saw me kind of load this up. Some guy just went healer, so now we're 239. We should be okay. We can probably do with one more DPSer if we really get him. All right, we're gonna get the 2 more DPSers. Hopefully, we have enough people to soak this time around. What is considered DPS for heroic rage right now? Yeah, 700k is baseline. 700k, Scott, will get you into the door. So with 700k, you can clear up to about Maiden. You should be able to kill Maiden as well. But once you get to Avatar and kill Jaden, you should be looking at about 800k. You should have gotten some upgrades that push you to about 800k. Now, if we want to talk about kill Jaden and exact timings, everybody should be closer to like 850. But 800k baseline, I would suggest for Avatar and kill Jaden. You can do it with less. You can do it with 700k, but your transition phases are going to get sloppier and they're going to be more difficult. Preach has a lot of his videos demonetized, yeah, but that's because of just his culture. In England, it's just a lot more commonplace to say certain things that for us are complete like no-nos. Like out here in the U.S., you don't say some of those words, and for the England, they're just very commonplace. Yeah, it's hard to see what they would change, Dean, but I do agree that there should be an incentive for staying with the group, even if it's just. I know that augment runes are on their way out because of the new one that came out. But even if they gave us augmenting runes when you join a PUG, let's get a few more invites. I mean, a few more of the summons going. And not everybody's here. But yeah, even if they just gave you like augment runes, or maybe one of those like emissary caches or something. If they gave you an incentive for staying in, as opposed to a punishment for leaving, that might be where the solution is, Dean. That I can kind of see working out. Hopefully everybody runs in here. I think I got everybody a summon. Dropping a C-bomb is not good in Glow America. Yeah, that's the one. That's the main one that I was referring to. The C-bomb is not happening out here, but out in England it's a lot more commonplace. Guys that require 920 plus for normal TOS are the best. there was a meme that I saw not too long ago where it said raid leader, what is it, like the top things that a raid leader needs, and one of the things was they showed a Warcraft logs, and this guy was parsing on like the bottom 10% of everything, and it said to be an effective raid leader, you need to parse in the bottom 10% of every boss encounter. Did I see the new augment rune isn't as good as the old one? I haven't actually looked into it. I know it's infinite and it requires exalted, I want to say, max, but that's all I saw. I didn't see the actual stats on it. If it's worse, then that's good. Keeps the new one, keeps the old one with good value. High level is one of the worst things to happen. Yeah, that's the thing, Sebastian. We even had gear score before, so it's like, there's always gonna be a very dumb standard, Sebastian. Whether it's AOTC, whether it's item level, whether it's gear score, whatever it is, there's always gonna be a really weird way of monitoring if you. Oh man, you guys see that raid warning? I don't know why they're upset. I don't know who they're talking about. Yeah, I don't know who they're talking about, but they're upset. Yeah, so I think giving people something for staying as opposed to punishing would be a good incentive, and there's always going to be something trivial that gets you into an invite group. Like the large majority of the times that I see groups that say AOTC required, you can apply to them and they don't ask you to link AOTC, and I know they didn't armory me in that amount of time. So a lot of the times, even those groups that ask for AOTC just check for a high item level, and then when that checks out, good to go, get in the raid. A lot of players rely on being boosted as well and don't put in the effort. Yeah, I mean, at this point, let's say you've never walked into a raid. All you do is single player things. So all you do is world questing, and that's really it. Maybe some PvP. Your item level can be as high as like 920. So you could have no idea what to do in Tomb of Sargeras and still be 920 item level. Argus drops baseline 890s. You buy the tokens at baseline 910. You get a few legendaries, a few warforges. You're at 920. So at this point, you don't necessarily need to know what you're doing to be getting into any of the raids. Max tries to weave the C-bomb into as much speech as he can, keeps people on their toes. I'm sure that catches plenty of people by surprise. When you see those raid leaders, you just bail on them, Demon Hunter? Damn. Alright, so everybody's ready. Let's get a poll going. Let's see how this goes. We got, what, 18 people now? We're good. You joined an AOTC group just to get your AOTC? That's what I did for Emerald Nightmare AOTC. In the first raid of this expansion, I remember joining an AOTC only group, and I remember talking to the raid leader. He was like, "You don't have AOTC?" I was like, "No, but I've done every fight, and I got into that AOTC group, and when I got the AOTC achievement at the end of the run, and everybody else already did have it, everybody else was a little upset, but it worked out. I was able to tank it just fine. I knew what was going on. And Heroic Xavius had a lot of weird things going on too, just a lot of environmental things that you have to watch out for. Alright, so here's our DPSer right there. Oh no, how did I get that? Did a light guy run through me? I'm not sure why I got that. Don't think I clipped anything. Oh, and somebody blew up on everyone. That's a wipe already. Alright. Yeah, I think maybe 2 people even blew up here, because to kill everybody like that, I think it takes 2 explosions. Yeah, you can't see it. I took a lot of other damage. Oh man, we'll give it one more shot with this group. Again, hopefully everybody learned their lesson right now. We got a lot of new people in here, so we'll see. If we can make some progress, then we will. If not, we can jump out of this group and do something else. Get some more people. There's some more people that I know that can be into normal TOS at this point. And then somebody else did ask for someone in the wrong color, because yeah, I don't see why I got the bomb, but I didn't necessarily see someone with light next to me. Alright, so let's just keep dodging this. I see a lot of people get very impatient with this and just end up dying. That happened to me. You're not a very social player until now, but you've done all the raids from BT ahead, mostly on high difficulty, but now you're raiding with a guild. Okay, so now you have a guild, but yeah, before that. So yeah, Sebastian, as a solo player, you got high item level or gear score all the time, and you do the mechanics. Yeah, that's the thing. Not everybody does their homework. Most people don't. I know when I'm trying to get footage for you guys, like when a new raid drops, I'm in there day 1, trying to get footage, and the large majority of people haven't read anything, not even their dungeon journal, right, which is the baseline. But yeah, they don't. Our raid leader is pretty damn upset. But yeah, most people don't do their homework when they're walking to a raid, especially when they're going into something they haven't done before. Hey Heather, welcome back. It's been a while. It's been a few weeks since we've seen you on here. How you been? If we're gonna have to get players who have definitely done heroic TOS a lot and can handle mechanics, yeah. We might have to jump into a normal TOS. I know Epic is in here with us. He could do some upgrades from normal, and then there's a few other people watching who could do some upgrades from normal. So we might jump into that. Let's get another pull going. If it goes just that sloppy and there's no progression being made, we'll just jump out of here, go into normal, get some people some gear. Alright, we'll see what infusion I get here. I do have Fell, so again, I'm on the second hammer. Now people ask you for some achievement and some weird score from some weird website. Yeah, there's also the, if you're joining Mythic Plus groups, there's also the WoW Progress Mythic Plus score, which doesn't necessarily have anything to do with how high of a Mythic Plus you've done. It does a little bit, but what it really counts more of is how many very high keystones you've done. So hopefully those people jump in and don't hit us. Alright, perfect. And we can get the other tank. There he is. He'll taunt off very soon. No need. But yeah, right now, like, the Mythic Plus score is how many high keystones you've done. So even if you have your Keystone Conqueror achievement, you don't necessarily get into groups if your WoW Progress score doesn't check out. So yeah, there's always these weird arbitrary numbers. Again, I'm picking up these orbs for my DPSers, and half the raid is dead. I don't know how, but half the raid is dead. I don't think there was a bomb, because I didn't see myself getting hit, but everybody else is saying that there was a bomb, and this is a wipe. They booted out someone? They did boot out someone. So hopefully it gets better with that boot. On your Cow Warrior, what spec are you, Demon Hunter? Alright, so Epic, let's jump out of here and get to a normal TOS. Also, Nano, are you still in here so we can get a decent group going? Demon will also get you an invite on your Cow Warrior, and you and I can both tank it. So we can he's 920 prop, perfect. We'll both tank it, get some people some gear. Let me Epic drop group, and then we'll start a new one. We'll start a normal TOS, get some people some gear. Also, if any of you guys are playing on US Horde, now's the time to let me know, and I will throw some invites out. Nano, if you could whisper me, let me type in. So if you just add a / to that, and you guys can whisper me, and I will get you guys some invites, and we can jump into normal TOS, fill out the rest of the group, and jump into normal TOS. World progress is cancer, damn. Past 2 times that I streamed, you weren't home to watch, but you watched them after. Cool, Heather. Well, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by live today, and thank you for watching the replays. It means a lot. All the support that you guys give me means a lot. Demon Hunter, when you log on, let me know. Send me a whisper. We'll get you an invite. Mechanics is almost the same on every single raid. Don't stand in fire unless you have to soak it. That's the thing. Sometimes you do stand in fire. Sometimes it isn't. You don't stand in fire. Oh, he's your aunt that got the bracers this week, Demon Hunter. Cool. What's up, Alex? Horde for the win. Demon Hunter here. Alright, let's get some invites going. Alright, and Nano was Dak gonna join? So I think we have our 3 core people. No, actually, we still need Epic. Epic, are you gonna stay with that heroic TOS group? Yes, Nano, if you can add him. Alright, let's also convert to raid and start finding a group. Whoop, not that. Alright, so if you guys are looking in the LFG tool, let's I think we're gonna need some healers, we have our tanks, and we need some DPSers. Let's phase out by 900 and list the group. But alright, is there anyone else that wants to join in? Epic is here. He's here. We got him. We've got Epic, we've got Demon Hunter, we've got Nano, and we've got Richard. We'll call him Richard. Let me also get the raid difficulty for normal. We're good. We're good to go. Wish you were home, Ezekiel? Yeah. If you guys, there was somebody who said that they were going to be on in an hour as well. We have 1 healer. We need 2 more healers and some DPSers, and we'll be good to go. You were sniping in the auction house yesterday. You saw a pet worth 100k for 3.5. Damn, that's nice. Heather, you can join as DPS. We can carry some right now. If you want to join, send me a whisper. Honestly. Alright, we're getting some more DPSers in here. Once we get at least 10, we'll jump in. We can do Goroth with 10 people. Just tell me to do a quick summary before every boss. Yeah, Heather, we can get you into it. This is gonna be a normal TOS run. There's no big deal. You only did LFR. Alright, Heather, your call. It was the Dibbler's Battle Pet. That would be an epic giveaway for my channel. So at the end of this live stream, I can either give away a pet or a toy that's not obtainable anymore, but the toy itself doesn't have that much value at the moment. Pretty sure I should have it, and that one will be on one of my Alliance tunes before I switched over. Yeah, if Heather doesn't want to jump in here, that's fine. She can watch the fights for now, get a little more comfortable with it, and next time she can be in here. Alright, so we just need a few more DPSers and 2 more healers, and we'll be good to go. We already have 6 people, so 1 more healer, here it is. 1 more healer, and then fill up the rest as DPSers, and we should be able to get this down. For sure, Heather. Definitely come in here when you're a little bit more comfortable. Oh no, somebody canceled on me. If we get 1 more person, we might be able to just jump in here and do Goroth, but we'll see. I feel a little bit more comfortable with 3 healers. One of our healers was a little bit low on item level that I invited in here. Not Nano. One of the other pugs was a little low on item level, so hopefully we can get 1 more healer and some DPSers in here. Too bad chat isn't a voice thing. You're about to start cheering on Heather. Alright, 1 more DPS. I mean, a lot of these people are barely hitting that 900 item level, but that's fine. They're right in tune to be able to get upgrades, right? Normal. Yeah, we're dropping 900, so 900 item level should be plenty. There's one more healer. If we get that healer, we're gonna have to get some more DPS, but that's fine. No, yeah, no, I was talking about the other healer was 901, which is 901 in your bags, not necessarily equipped. So once we get some people in here, there it is. We got a group of 3 DPSers. That's all we need. We're going to be 239, perfect. You can stay DPS. Oh, we got 1 DPSer that can carry us who linked me a Mythic Sisters of the Moon kill. Alright. So that should be good. Let's delist 2, 3, 10. I don't think I'm safe to... Yeah, I'm not safe to anything normal, so it should be a fresh run. But alright, normal TOS. Let's get everybody some gear. I'm gonna level your Horde and carry you on that TOS Mythic. I haven't walked into TOS Mythic to be completely honest. You're on TV for the second time, Demon Hunter? Yeah, you are. There we go. Let's critique Demon Hunter and the transmog. Demon Hunter, what's going on with your transmog? It's all over the place. You've got red, you've got gold, you've got green. Demon Hunter. All right, let's get the trash cleared while everybody gets here. Demon Hunter, say hi to my mom. Kick Demon Hunter? Was it just based on the transmog alone? He's my other tank. So if you guys see missed taunts or missed positioning, you guys know who to yell at. You guys can yell at Demon Hunter. The Argus gear messed up your style. Is that what it is? It's the Argus gear? Ouch, Demon Hunter, they're coming after you now. The audience is coming after you. They're normally on me, but I think we let the dogs loose by inviting you in here. No pressure, Demon Hunter. No pressure. To be fair, I got the DPS meters going too. We've got Epic in here. Warriors in Pally gear. Hey Max, there was once upon a time where I would rock the tier 2 Paladin purple recolor. And once upon a time, long time ago, but I used to do that. Why post this vid? Thank you for the sub, man. I hope you're enjoying the content. I hope you continue to enjoy the content. We've got live streams every Wednesday and Friday now, so if you ever want to stop by and look at live streams, that's around when they start, about 2.5 hours ago. Today's live stream was a little bit late, about 15 minutes late, but yeah, about 2.5 hours ago. That's when we start the live streams. Demon Hunter, you've got more HP than me. What are you rocking? What is this? Oh, you got a big stamina trinket. I see it. Alright, we can get a Warlock TV. Get some people in here. Demon Hunter's gonna take shots if he messes up. I'm down for that. Oh, you'll take the shots. I'm sorry, Demon Hunter. I thought you were gonna be taking shots every time there was a hiccup in the raid. I was all for that. If you want to take shots and take the shots as well, Demon Hunter, you can already do that. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right, Nano? Checked out one of my streams the other day and you enjoyed it, Post. Thank you. I hope you also enjoy the guides too. And if you are going to be playing Destiny as well, whenever Destiny comes out on the PC, I will be bringing that to the channel as well. You don't know what's worse, a Demon Hunter transmog or an Undead Warrior Pally wannabe? Ouch! Ouch! Those both really hurt. Look, I'm an Undead Warrior that is also in like wannabe Paladin gear because I've got like the whole light thing going. So even though I'm not in a Paladin set, I think this new Argus World Questing pieces kind of look Paladin-ish. Let's all play the drinking game. Each time Demon Hunter misses a taunt, we drink. Oh man, Demon Hunter, can you solo tank Goroth? How's your Mog? Epic, actually. I didn't check out your Mog. Let's see. Let's take a look. Oh, Epic's got the tier 5. It might be tier 5 recolor, or is this tier 6 recolor? Is it the new stuff? Yeah, it's the new stuff. Yeah, that's good. That's a good transmog. I like these shoulders a lot better than the original tier 6. You got it on point. You got it on point, Epic. I don't think anyone's gonna criticize you too much. And every time Epic dies, we drink. Sebastian, do you want to die? Alright, let's get a ready check going. We have one person missing. I think they're probably stuck in a loading screen of doom. So once they're here, we'll be good to go. You can solo tank Goroth on your monk. Oh man, how long were you solo tanking that up for? Oh, okay, so as soon as this last warlock is ready, we will be good to go. Everybody's here. Alright, we got a feast going down. We'll get a food buff. Just because it's got a feast. Where's this feast? Perfect. It's up in the air. Why does Epic have a tail? Epic's got a tail? Are you talking about the dagger? Talking about the, the dagger looking like a tail? Alright, now that everybody's got the food buff, we'll get one more ready check going, and we should be ready to pull. Maybe one of the disadvantages of running with me is a lot of people critiquing me. Maybe. You ready to go, Demon Hunter? I'll get first aggro. Let's do this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so again, this is just normal. We don't have to move Goroth from position at all. There's not going to be anything spiking up. That taunt was immediate. Alright, Demon Hunter. Alright, that's pretty good. I see you. That's good. I'm pretty sure I've tanked with Demon Hunter before, but on his monk, not on his warrior. So his warrior should be a relatively new tune for him as well. Your transmog is always on point, Max. Never let him see you flinch. So wait, Max, did you do the Trial of Sal and did you win? Are you permanently fashionable like me? Look at this buff right here. See my first buff? I'm fashionable, dude. I've got this. You guys may make fun of me because of my undead, but I'm extremely fashionable. There was the taunt off by Demon Hunter. How's the DPS doing? Uh-oh. Epic, I don't see you in the top of the charts right now. You're not in top 4. You mean you can't pull 700k DPS on your new mage? We should be good with this fight. Should be we should have plenty of time to get this guy down. Since we don't have that, you know, soft enrage timer with the bubbling up in the corners, we'll be alright. It's just a matter of rinse and repeat till he goes down. We have one person down. Not sure how they went down, since there's when they went down there wasn't an infernal burning going off or anything like that. So I'm not sure what got to them. But something got them. Yeah, this boss isn't too bad at all. We'll see how we're doing when we get to Demonic Inquisition. That'll be the big check. Just got handed off right now. Perfect. Oh, okay, I see that. Not everybody is running behind the pillars to soak properly. We got one more person down as well. So we don't have the proper soaking of the infernal stars, but we should have enough people to be able to kind of carry everything here. And hopefully we get a max Warforged with a socket tanking trinket for myself. That'd be really nice. I'm backing up a little bit behind the pillar just so that I can get my charge off as soon as that pillar goes down for extra rage. So just in case you guys were wondering why I'm backing up from the pillars. As long as I'm breaking LOS, I'm good to go. DI and Avatar are going to be tank checks. Yeah, we'll see. Mechanic check DI is also going to be up because of the Torment. So with DI, we're going to have that people needing to clear Torment, or else they're just going to start getting slapped around. We're going to need to have people on interrupt cooldowns also on Belak. So if people aren't interrupting, it's going to be way too much for the healers to handle. And let's see, we're going to have... we have 2 warrior DPSers and 2 demon hunters, so that group itself should be more than enough to handle the demonic inquisition interrupts. So again, this pillar's a little too close. I'm gonna back up a little bit. There's the charge in and the taunt off, and my spell reflect. I'm running away from the group. That guy with the comet needs to get away from the tank. All right. Goroth has moved a little bit over time because of the infernal burnings. We can probably move him back a little bit. So now that the burning armor debuff is going to go out on Demon Hunter right now, we'll pick it up. Yeah, so moving Goroth over a little bit. 2 deaths, not bad for a random pug that, you know, I didn't even check if anyone has done any of these fights. There was a few people not doing the infernal stars correctly, but it's okay. We have enough to be able to carry this. So no drops for us, but no need to use a bonus roll either to hope for that lucky Warforge. You wish you had the shield that Demon Hunter has, the one from Sunwell, right? That second aggro is a trick because you got to get the burning debuff thing after the fire. Yeah, you're gonna get the fire debuff for about 1 to 1.5 seconds. It's gonna be a little bit of a delay on that taunt because of that. So once we get a little bit more of the group here, I'll just run into this guy, tank him up. Got to bump up the numbers. Those are rookie numbers. We're talking about Epic on his DPSer. Sunwell was your favorite raid? Yeah, not for me, Demon Hunter. For me, for sure, it was either ICC or Ulduar. Probably ICC. I have better memories with ICC than with Ulduar. No luck on your hidden appearance. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I know it can drop from Goroth now, right? A piece of it. Oh yeah, we didn't even lust on that boss. Well, there goes that. Didn't even need it. Didn't even need to lust. And there's a stun on me. I just wanted to get a decent enough ignore pain before that stun went out. Yeah, no trinket for me. I mean, I've already got a really nice trinket, to be honest. Shouldn't complain or anything like that with my Goroth tanking trinket. Hell no, Ulduar? As in, no, you don't like Ulduar, or yes, Ulduar is better than ICC. I also really used to like the old BC Zulaman. BC Zulaman was probably one of my favorite places when raiding it. ICC was more of a job trying to progress through it and work my way through it. Let me also get a whisper going. I'll get a whisper going with Demon Hunter so we can whisper each other when to jump out. Ulduar was the worst raid ever? Alright, so everybody's ready. Got the tanking situation sorted out. I will be tanking first because I want to stack them for a little bit of cleave damage. and then we'll swap.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So this is a decent way of cleaving and getting that cleave damage. Belak is up to about 60, 70 torment right now. I can probably keep them in here for a little bit now. Here's 70 torment. I'll start moving him into position now. I can probably stay in there for another 1 or 2 seconds, but no need to risk it that much. So now he's at 85, and we got a good maybe like 6 or 7 seconds of cleave damage off on him. Not too bad. It does increase your torment a little bit. Not too bad though. Now my torment is getting pretty high. I should be able to take the next one. I'm letting Demon Hunter know to switch, so hopefully he comes out here, switches right before that lands on me, or right after it lands on me as well. Either one, I should have enough time for that. So there's the taunt off, and he does take that. The good thing about normal and the communication needed is that anyone can come in here and kind of actively tank the Tormented Soul. A tank isn't needed per se. It can be even like even on my Boomkin, I can just run in here and just spam Moonfire. So some people do need to come in here and clear. I see a few people really high. Demon Hunter is at 50 torment, so he's still good. He can still hang out there for a little bit. And right now he just hit 75, so he got his DBM warning, so I will swap out with him. And here's the Fell Scythe happening right now. Or the Scythe Sweep, rather. And I can get a crit block off on that, guaranteed. And then I will move him over a little bit for the Bone Saw. And we should be good to go. I've got my Heroic Leap up. His energy is going up, and at 98 I will run away. So there's 98, 99, and here's the Bone Saw. And I have really low torment, so we're good to go. A few people need to run in and clear up. I don't think that priest has cleared at all. I think it's just been, which means that that hunter is going to be, I mean that priest is going to be doing no damage. That priest, you don't land very many of your hits if you are at 100 torment. Don't think he's clearing at all. Yeah, that might be someone we have to explain a few things to. Alright, so yeah, I just want to run Atrigan back into position. I should be able to take this side sweep and then be able to swap just fine. So while Notharian's Fury is going off, I'm going to call for the swap, which is fine. I'm at 94. There's no need for me to go up to 100, or as in, there wasn't going to be anything that goes out in normal that makes me go to 100. In normal mode, it's really just the Scythe and the Dispel debuff. So unless a melee stacked on me, I wasn't going to get up to 100 from 94. If it was heroic, I'd be a little bit more careful, but you can get away with it here. So again, I'm going to stay in here until I see Demon Hunter really needing me out there with 75 plus. Whisper Song? What are you talking about? Ulduar is the worst raid ever, Sebastian? Well, we've got, you know, the thing is, I remember grinding out 0 lights and that being really fun. So Demon Hunter is at 70 torment right now. We'll let him take this next side sweep, and I will taunt right after the side sweep lands. So there's a side sweep. Oh, no, he jumped in. Alright, never mind. Never mind. We're good. The energy on Atrigan is still relatively low. He's in the low 80s, so we'll still be good to go. But yeah, we're gonna have to I will whisper that priest after this raid and make sure that they kind of either know what they're doing or follow instructions from me from here on out, because they've remained at 100 torment this whole time, which is lowering DPS. Their disc, I think, but regardless, they should be running it. Alright, so I'm calling for a swap soon. Hopefully it can happen after this Fell Scythe, or this Scythe Sweep, but he taunted right before, so let's move out of the way and dodge that. I think I got cleaved by the end of that side sweep, and it made me go up to 100, but either way, we're still good. And right now, Epic is at 60s, so I'll have to jump out in a little bit. Every now and then your rotation is kind of sped up or slowed down depending on who stacks on you. Depending on if you dodge the fell sites, every now and then you can dodge them completely and avoid all of that. It also depends on if people stack on you with the debuff and get the debuff purged off of them. So I'll just go ahead and do a taunt off right now so that he knows he can clear off. He was in the high 80s. It's from DBM. Yeah, man, it's DBM. So the torment on the left hand side is DBM, and then the torment on the bottom right here is also DBM. I have it covered by one of my weak auras for rage, but I can still see what I need to see. But yeah, the torment on the left hand side is DBM. It might have to do something with like the groups and how you have that set up on group warnings rather than just solo warnings. But yeah, we managed to get this guy down. Let me check on the other guy. So we'll run over to Harjatan. There's a few people getting gear, letting other people roll for it. I mean, that neck piece, if it would have been heroic, I would have been rolling on that. Alright, so the other priest hasn't been in here, which is fine. I don't mind, but just need to explain things. Yeah, the add-on over on the left is DBM for sure. Sebastian, you haven't gotten the Nightmare Mount only because of the Ulduar place. You only need to kill 2 people. Just Flame Leviathan and XT. Epic name for a warrior. Yeah, you might need to go into the DBM settings. Let me see if I have a specific DBM setting for that. I can't see any of that. It might be under extra features. Not quite sure where it would be. Yeah, not quite sure where those features would be. And Epic, if I'm ever kind of like catching up with chat, I mean, I'm not Epic, Demon Hunter, if I'm ever catching up with chat and you want to pull for me, you know, feel welcome to. The trash shouldn't be too bad. Alright, so let's ready check it up. We're missing 2 people for some reason. Did they go AFK after coming into here? Alright, sorry, I had to sort some things out with the group. Some people were really upset at that healer. Which, no big deal. This next fight doesn't necessarily have huge things that we need to look out for. So let me whisper that healer a little bit. Alright, let's get a raid warlock closet so we can summon this healer. I feel bad. He has absolutely no gear, hasn't been in here before. We have enough people to honestly do a little bit of a carry. And somebody decided to pull. Alright. When is the best time? Epic, whenever you want to lust on this fight is the best time. There's not necessarily a best time. AoE or anything like that. It's just lust whenever you're ready. Best time might be as soon as the ads come out, so you can do a little bit of heroism or bloodlusted damage on them and then jump back onto the boss. But you know, either time it works. You're getting the same things down. Oh, we're missing both healers. All right. A lot of new people are coming into the game right now, so everyone has to be a little patient. Yeah, and the thing is, it's normal TOS, so I can completely see, you know, having to be patient and having to kind of play it out that way. So I don't mind helping people out, but there's some people that get very, very frustrated immediately. If this was an AOTC heroic tomb group, I can completely understand the frustration and the need to immediately find someone else and boot people out, but it's not. I know a lot of you guys are also on alt, so there's no need for any of the anybody to be an elitist here. Hopefully, our one healer. There's one healer in here, a shaman, who might be able to just carry this. Might be able to just solo heal all this. I mean, we're halfway through already on the fight. Pop hero whenever you're ready, Epic. Just so that we can get more damage. There it is. Hero as soon as I said it. Didn't even have to say anything else about it. Again, right now we want to get our active mitigate or magic mitigator up. Devastate and Shield Slam weak aura didn't work for you, Max. You copied it from my video. I can get it for you again after this. If you're gonna stick around for the live stream, I can get you another paste spin, or whenever you are on later on, just send me a message, and I can get that for you. The Shield Slam one. Which one did you say? The Devastate one. The Devastate one, I don't really even use anymore. I was considering getting rid of it, just because it's just a priority system that you really need to follow. It's no big deal. You basically, if you sit on a shield slam for more than a global cooldown, then you're doing something wrong, and that's really what it boils down to. Now the weak aura has a little bit more logic built in to where it does try to min-max a little bit better than that, but Honestly, as long as if you're using your shield slam procs within one global cooldown of them coming up, why the hell did that reset? That's frustrating. Alright, Mark, thank you for the subscription. Thank you for stopping by and enjoying the content. Alright, so we're going to get another pull going. We had one healer for that pull, so this pull should be a lot easier to do. Remember to use hero. Yeah, we use it later on in the fight there. We can use it either when the ads come out, or yeah, like right now when the ads are out, it's gonna help take the ads down a lot faster, and then just switch back onto Harjatan and do that DPS. What item level is your cow demon hunter? I'm not sure what item level he is. That requires, I believe, LVUI, and I've never installed LVUI to be able to inspect what people have equipped, what people have in their bags. Some LVUI setups look really nice, but it also looks really tedious to get LVUI completely set up, and I don't know, if I were to get my LVUI set up and then one patch it completely breaks, I'm pretty sure I would just uninstall it and never go back to it again. So I'm trying to skip the frustration phase by not installing LVUI. The robot is the worst, that's why you hate Old War the most. Sebastian, are you talking about XT002? Do you not like it when he cries? His cry is really annoying. To be fair, like I remember doing Ulduar and hearing his cry. It's terrible. I hate it. It's even scary at some points. Alright, so not the best positioning for Harjatan right here, unfortunately, but that's just the way that the pools have kind of played out. Yeah. So on the next draw-in, hopefully we can get some better positioning and better kiting out of the pools at that point. So here's the draw-in. I'm gonna cleave one of them a little bit, and here's the other one. Won't be getting that. Good. And so at this point, it's up to Demon Hunter to take him where he wants to. It's not on me. I'm gonna just try to DPS some of these ads a little bit. And yeah, here it is with 3 healers. Let's see how the other healer's doing actually. Hey, he's not doing bad. I mean, 260k, it's not ideal and it's not perfect for progression TOS, but Nano and Liv can carry us. And yeah, Nano, as long as we get the pre-some upgrades, then we'll be good too. I don't think there's any need to boot people out that don't know the fights, and a lot of times people are afraid to speak out and say, I don't know the fight, can you explain it? So I don't want to keep continuing that. So hopefully he learned he can follow the group over to Mistress. Mistress is going to be tough. Hopefully, you know, we have good Hydra splits. And if not, me and You know, with the tanks jumping into the Hydra shot, since there's only one at a time, it should be okay. The hard part's gonna be, do we have enough cleave DPS to get the ads down in time for normal maiden? But yeah, I let the other priest know that he is doing a little bit low, so if he can pick it up, that'd be great. So his healing is there. He has a disc, so let's see what the damage is like. No, the damage isn't very high either. Whoops, my bad, on the taunt off. Alright, so let me move this guy a little bit more. There's a frosty discharge happening, and we have enough people stacked up here to be able to just down him right here. Shouldn't have to move anymore. Time for Heather to shine. Yeah, I don't even know what Heather actually plays. Heather, what is your main? Are you a healer? Are you a DPSer? Are you a tank? Scott, thank you for stopping by and thank you for enjoying the stream and watching. We got some nice gloves. Does anyone need these gloves? Let's see. They're item level 900. So let's see if anyone wants to roll on these. Nacho, thank you for stopping by. Even if you're a little bit late, it's fine, man. Thank you for stopping by. In TOS, Prot Warrior is the best tank. There's an add-on called Tiny Inspect that's really cool. It's for item levels. Cool. How do you feel Prot Warriors over the other tanks? Arthur, I really like Prot Warriors right now. Nighthold wasn't fun. Nighthold wasn't fun at all because of all the magic damage, but TOS has been really fun. I feel like Prot Warriors are probably third best tanks right now. So you have Druids and Death Knights up at the top, and I would say that that Prot Warriors are a close third, right up there with Monks. Monks are better at taking one big hit because of the way stagger works, but in terms of overall mitigation, I would say Warriors are up there. The way that we take Fell Claws and the way that we can block things like the Desolate, it's insane. Just so that you know, Demon Hunter, taunt off after 2 stacks. So there's 1 stack on me, and actually we might not even need the after 2 stacks. It might be okay to even do 3, but we'll see. There's 3, so now Demon Hunter taunted off, and then I'll be giving away the gloves to someone very soon as well. Actually, it might be 3 stacks, because I can't taunt off yet. Oh no! There's Demon Hunter, he died! I got turned into an ice cube and so did he. My bad, Demon Hunter. I would have been able to taunt off 1 second earlier, but yeah, the turning into an ice cube didn't help anyone. And there's the ice cube again. We don't have any B-reses. You have 2 main DPS tunes. Let's head on over back down. 921 Demon Hunter. Show your item level, the gear on a list, and next to each piece shows you gems and enchants. That is a nice add-on if it does all of that. Whoops, fell into the fire. Monks are beasts tied with druids. So that's the thing too. Like, there's some monks that really know how to play. So we lost to one of the healers, the guy who was just complaining about everything. But it's okay, we have another one ready to go. Anyone else want to join as well? Demon Hunter tanks right now, they're also really solid. One thing they did really nicely here in TOS is that they made a lot of the damage physical, so a lot of the tanks can actually use their armor, use their active mitigation, use everything like that to tank properly. There's not that much magic damage going out, so Nighthold had a really big disparity. In Nighthold, bear tanks were just amazing and everybody else was just not as great. Also, who do I have to trade these gloves to? Aston. Let's see. Yeah, so everybody else was kind of lackluster in comparison to bears, but in TOS, they designed the fights to be in such a way that physical mitigation was a lot better. So since physical mitigation is just that much better, we have every tank being very close to each other. I think Prot Warriors are doing very good right now. Let me trade him these gloves. Cool. The two rolls, by the way, for the gloves were a 13 and a 16. And these rolls were not high at all. Alright, once we get everybody here, we'll get this world boss pulled. Don't know why this world boss is this difficult this week. It really is just he hits like a truck. Arguably harder than Kill Jaden at this point because he spreads it out. You forgot how to Prot Warrior, Nacho? What do we need, Nacho? Nacho, if you want to come in and heal, we can do that, or if you want to come in and DPS. Tanking is taken care of, but if you want to heal or DPS, we could use a healer a little bit more than a... Yeah, we could use a healer a little bit more than a DPSer. And we don't have every healer here, so I was going to pull, but no, I just realized that not everybody's here. Oh, are you doing invasion points in Argus right now? That's a good source of gear, to be completely honest, Heather. You get your what are they called, like veiled Argonites, or what is this? Yeah, veiled Argonite, and that gives you 910. Perfect way of gearing up. You haven't done anything on Argus yet, Sebastian? You should get out there. There's some really good rewards. Really good rewards. So once we get everybody kind of healed up a little bit more, how's this guy dying? What's going on here? Alright, so we'll let Demon Hunter kind of take this aggro and keep it till 3 stacks, and then we should be able to taunt off, hopefully. Why is it not? No, my stacks are still going. Alright, so there's the freezing. I didn't get hit by any of that, so that's good. Sometimes looking down and looking at chat will make me end up as an ice cube. You could deeps, Nacho, for sure. Log in and then let me know when you're logged in, and I can send you an invite. We do have a warlock in here as well, so bring the deeps. We got the summons. That's what you're trying to get, those veiled Argonites, and for those 910s for sure. That's a very, very nice way of gearing up. Alright, so then the rest of this trash should not be an issue. It's just that world boss this week. He's just a pain. So hopefully these guys kind of run back to us. Alright, we got all the trash. How much trash do you want? All the trash? You got it. Alright, we'll just go ahead and pick up a lot of this, and I do get a victory rush as well, which is perfect. But yeah, base Holic, there's most of the tanks are pretty close in line right now. I've heard that Demon Hunters are really good at Kill Jaden, but I've actually haven't tanked with a Demon Hunter for Kill Jaden. I've tanked with every other class except the Demon Hunter on Kill Jaden, so I'm not sure how they do with Fel class, but I've heard very good things. If you have a Demon Hunter and want to tank Kill Jaden, don't be afraid to jump in there and do what you normally do in order to survive. Although Fel Claws is special for every single person, so you're gonna have a very unique rotation to survive Fel Claws. I ran in there a little too soon. To survive Fel Claws, you're gonna have to do something a little bit special. I think Demon Hunters is like throw your spikes up, throw a sigil on the ground to make his DPS lower, and one other thing that I can't remember that's part of your kind of active rotation, and if you do that every single Fel Clause, it should be cake. I think Paladins right now are probably the worst ones at Kill Jaden himself, but overall, they bring a lot of utility to the other fights. You were hesitating between Demon Hunter and Paladin. Oh no, yeah. If you're thinking between Demon Hunter and Paladin, it's unfortunate, but Paladin tanks right now are really bad at Kill Jaden, like really bad. And somebody here made a Pokemon Go reference. All right, Nacho, are you getting on? Mehmet, welcome. It's been a while. Welcome back to the stream, man. Just whisper this. Let me. You can ask Max about how Paladins feel on Kill Jaden. This is awkward. I can hear you. I know you can, Max, and I know you know how hard Paladins are to survive Fel Clause. It's really bad. You thought Max was a Druid main? No, he's a Paladin main. For sure. Still far from thinking about tanking Kill Jaden. Gotta learn how to properly tank first. Yeah, get your practice in. What's up, Shagran? Welcome to the live stream. Nacho, if you log in soon, we can get you in for Mistress. If not, we can get you in for the next one. Remember to reset the boss? Yeah, we just reset the boss. You gotta know your stuff to survive. One hit without mitigation is terrible. Yeah. As a Pally main, if you ever misstep and use one of your charges a little too soon, or there's sometimes where Kill Jaden will throw Fel Clause up on himself, hit you with one, turn around and do Dread Flame and then do the other 4. If you anticipate taking off 5 Fel Clause at the same time and waste one of your charges while that Dread Flame is going out, that could mean death to you on the 5th one. It's all like you need to play it really well. There's little room for error. So not everybody tagged it. We're doing one more reset. Hopefully everybody got their reset now. And there is a feast. There's a food buff going out. Nacho, hopefully you log in before we get a pull going here. Did I get the trinket I needed from the first boss? Yeah, Shagran, I got it a few weeks ago. And I got a really nice one. You ready to see this, Shagran? Yeah. You need to sit down for this. If you're on a mobile device, take a seat. Look at that 935 trinket. Look how beautiful it is. It's just, man. If you could put, if this trinket had a socket, I'd put a ring in that socket. You bet money I'd put a ring in it. All right, let's get a ready check going. Once we get our ready check good, we can go ahead and pull. Nacho, are you on? Send me a whisper. I put it in chat. You scroll up a little bit. 3 Sunders to rally on. If you send me a whisper, I'll get you an invite. Thank you. Yeah, that trinket's amazing. Waiting on Demon Hunter to get back, and then we can tank it. Alright, everybody's ready. Hold on, let me... Nacho the Dead. I tried to whisper you, it didn't go through. Alright, we're gonna get a pull on... Oh, I see you. Whoop. Alright, Nacho, we'll get you ready in here, and then we can pull. The set name is Tanky Tank GG. You can see the name when I pull up. Yeah, my set name is Tanky Tank GG. I don't keep them updated anymore, to be honest, but I used to in Nighthold. I had a Tanky Tank GG. I had a Tank PvP. I have like 4 sets, but they're not really used too much anymore. In TOS, I was able to streamline it. Alright, Nacho's here. Let's get going. Nacho's here. Look at this. Let's see the transmog. Hey, not a bad transmog. Not bad. You beat Demon Hunter on the transmog for sure. I like it. Alright, let's get a pull going. Let's see if Demon Hunter is on it with his taunts. We'll see. Alright, so Demon Hunter is on first aggro. He out-aggroed me. He won this fight. And let's hope that our Hydro Shots get some good splits. So one other thing that we get right now is the ads. So let's go ahead and take those down as quickly as we can. We seem to have really good DPS, so should have no problem. There's a Hydro Shot. Let's run into that and split that up. I don't know if too many other people ran into that. He was really close in melee for a while, so it might have been part of the reason. Where are the tornadoes coming from? So there are the tornadoes, and here's our pool of ink. Fortunately, we kind of killed the ads a little too quick, so wasn't the biggest place that we can kind of go through, and that taunt off from Demon Hunter was completely on point. It was while the cast was going off. Good stuff. We have another slicing tornado maybe going in 10 seconds. We're going to split this Hydra Shot right now with the person there. With the person that got Hydra Shotted. And we should have a Burden of Pain going out soon as well. There's a Burden of Pain. Go ahead and do the taunt off. We have a ton of ads going out right now. And a Slicing Tornado coming out. We do have some ink pools already on the ground that should be enough to save us. Although it might be a close call. Let's go right in here. And here's where we have our safe spot. Right in between here. Now, I don't think anyone got hit by the tornadoes, but it's not ideal. It's not what should be ideally happening. I wasn't able to actually soak with that Hydra Shot, but it's okay, everybody survived. We're still good. And we did get a lust in the beginning, so we do have that down already as well. Burden of Pain happening in 5. Here's a Hydra Shot. Let's go ahead and split that damage up. Demon Hunter is also helping split that damage. So there's a Burden of Pain, there's a taunt off while the cast is happening. Textbook perfect Demon Hunter. Good stuff. Demon Hunter, I'll tell you what, you can be my co-tank anytime. Anytime you want. Good tanking, man. Alright, so the ads are down, but we are in phase 2, so we don't have tornadoes anymore till phase 3. And hopefully we're getting enough feeding over to the Maw. There it is. There wasn't that many pools to even be doing the feeding. We had to use all the pools that were out at the time, which is kind of weird. I've never seen it happen to where you need to use every single pool for that moment. But hey, apparently that's how it works out sometimes. Betrayed, Max? Who are you betrayed by? By saying that paladins are not that great at kill Jaden Claws? They're not. It's I keep saying it's unfortunate because my favorite tank to tank with is a paladin tank because they can pick up on any mistakes. It's like, hey, you messed up on the stacking debuff, whatever it happens to be. Again, taunt off in the middle of the cast time, textbook perfect. But it's like, yeah, if you tank with a paladin, like you messed up on the stacking debuff, it's okay. I have a bot for you. This will remove the stacks. It can reset everything. Don't worry about it. Hey, you need me to soak a big Armageddon and somebody messed up as the tank, even though I have Fell Claws, I'll throw my bop up again, remove my stacks. Like, paladins bring a lot of utility and they allow you to have little hiccups in the raid, but unfortunately for taking Fell Claws, it just hurts, man. It just hurts. Oh no, Glox is triggered too. But Glox, you know, you feel me because even you swapped out your main. even you went to your bear tank. Even you were like, eh. Alright, so again, we do the taunt off. Here's the ads right now. Here's a crashing wave. Just move out of that. I'm undead, so it's in my nature to betray you, just like Illidan. Hey, Illidan's got a really good redeeming arc right now going. He's a very positive character. I think he's gonna be the next Disney princess after this expansion. So you guys stop talking smack about Illidan. His scars were almost holy for a second there, and then he was like, never mind, let me just kill Jesus real quick, and he killed Zira, who might as well be Jesus. Got to pick up all these ads. My Nothurian's Fury was down, so just pick them all up now, throw a stun out on them, and run away. So we should be fine. The Berserk is happening in 2 minutes. We have plenty of time. Here's the Slicing Tornadoes coming out, so we have to be careful. We have to hang around this pool of ink. Right behind it, just right here. Here's the Hydra Shot as well. Let's split that up. I think it was only me and one other person for that. But what did I kill Heroic, kill Jaden on first? True. To be fair, Galak, you did get AOTC on your Paladin first, so, you know, hats off to you. Alright, so Mistress should be going down right now. Should be good to go. And here we have another crashing wave. We won't be able to DPS it fast enough to just stand in it. And right after that, should be a good kill. Here's a Hydra Shot. Perfect. No loot for us, unfortunately, but I don't necessarily want to use my bonus roll on a Leviathan. Yeah, even the legs, like I've got the 915s, and the relic is really nice, but it needs to replace a 920, so we just won't. Glock's changed mains? No, since he got AOTC on his Paladin, he's playing his Druid now. He's gearing out his Druid. It's kind of like that thing. You beat the game, you switch characters. But no, he did get AOTC on his Paladin first. But yeah, he's playing his bear tank now. Jesus is equal to Thrall. You're right, Sebastian. Jesus is equal to Thrall. He was found in the river and everything. But yeah, he decided to just kill Zira. But I believe in Illidan becoming the next Disney princess after this redeeming story arc. Saying how paladins are supposed to be the cheese tank. No, I really do like the utility they bring. Like paladins have all those, like just the fact that they have bop, it just makes them that much better. And then they have the range silence with their shield. So even on fights where you might have some ads that are in their casting, the shield can just hit them. Can you read? That was what I said. What do you use the new 200 haste gems? Don't forget to use it, by the way. You can check my profile and save opinion about my prop warrior. I don't use the 200 haste gems right now. I only have the 150s, but I don't have too many gem slots. I've got 1 gem slot, 2 gem slots, and that's it. So, oh no, I have my rings have gem slots, but no, I don't use the 200 ones right now. The price differential on them is insane. at least in my realm. In my realm, the 200 haste ones go for God, I hate this full. The 200 haste ones go for like 40 to 50k, and the 150 ones go for about 4 or 5k. So it's a little crazy right now. I'm waiting for the prices to normalize a little bit. So now that everybody's kind of running over here, perfect. We got the pool mostly over here. And Mehmet, I can't look at your armory right now, but once the stream is closer to ending, towards the end of the stream, I can take a look at your profile, absolutely. So, not at the moment, but if you stick around after the giveaway, I'll take a look. Pallies are the kings of cheesy mechanics. That's why you love them. Yeah, when you have that much utility, it's really cool. But unfortunately, they gave you guys the short end of the stick for Kill Jaden. Avatar cheese in the final phase is OP for Pallies. Oh, you run into the lava with your horse and your bubble on, and then you just leave him out there in the middle of the lava. We did also get this ad, so let's pick him up. Not the best ad to get, stacked together with all the other ads, but we should be okay. There's a few people missing, with a few DPSers missing. Yeah, there's a few people going also to repair. And spell warding for soaking. Yeah, so all of this trash is always just such a pain as well. Don't mind me, just looting in the middle of trash. But yeah, we lost what looks like one Demon Hunter. Hopefully he reconnects and runs back. But we might have lost one DPSer. Which means, if any of you guys are out there with DPSers and want to join, go ahead and let me know. Hopefully nobody triggers a trap. I always like to stick around the trap to see if anyone runs into it. Oh, there it is. Somebody did it. I mean, it's got to be done every time, right? Oh, Lex said thank you all. I didn't see that. All right, we'll boot Lex. And polymorph bomb. Perfect. You can only tank if you want me to join. We are full on tanks right now. I'd have to get on my boomkin, which I can't. What is this? What just happened with that? That's a talent? Can you buff people? Is there any tip for the next trash cleave? Yeah, they do magic damage for the cleave. So pop your spell reflect and don't be like this guy right now, the guy that died right next to me. If you are a DPSer, stand behind the trash, and as a tank, face them away from the group. So I use my spell reflect whenever it's kind of off cooldown to absorb some of that damage, and also I try my best to keep my active mitigation up. Like right now it's gonna fall, so I'll throw up Neltharian's Fury and kind of do things that way. But yeah, it's all spell damage, so if you need to rotate a few cooldowns to survive it, the big thing is turn it away from your group, and none of your groups should be standing on you. Also, if you have the 4-piece bonus as a warrior, you can pop Berserker Rage before you jump into the group to get 1 Ignore Pain already as soon as you're jumping in. But yeah, the important part is face them away. Use your spell reflect whenever you can. And your Neltharian's Fury is also going to help minimize a little bit of the damage. It's mostly magical for the cleave itself, but the auto attacks are physical. So throwing Neltharian's Fury while spamming Ignore Pain will be fine. That's fine. So we'll see if we can get through Sisters, to be honest. We have Nano, which is our Resto Druid, and she can pop a Tranquility for one of the Eclipses, which is fine. But if we don't have the DPS to push fast enough so that we only get one Eclipse, if we get two, I'm not sure if we can handle the second one. Oh no, actually, our other Druid also went healer, so we should be fine. We have 2 Tranquilities. Yeah, I just thought about it. I thought we only had Priest, but no, we have 2 Resto Druids, so we should be perfectly fine. You wish I was there when Blinders tanked normal on his Prot Warrior the day after he did it on his Bear. Are we talking about normal kill Jaden? I didn't even know he had a Prot Warrior, to be fair, Blinders. Mehmet, if you have anything else besides a tank, you can join. But yeah, we're a little full on tanks. Alright, we are running a 239, which should be perfectly fine. And we are gonna need to throw a lock closet to summon someone. No, we should be fine. They're running over here right now. What's up, Katie? Welcome to the live stream, Katie. By the way, Katie, if you want to hop in, you can. We're full on tanks, so you can hop in as a DPSer if you'd like. But if you want to, let me know. If not, no big deal. We have enough people to keep going. As a tank, take the adds out of the blue moon on the ground. Take 75% reduced damage. Okay. I thought that buff was more damage on us, and I didn't want to move the cleave damage too much. Blinders was real. Hope he's watching right now. How do you say I'm the hottest man alive in Spanish? Oh, I know who that is. What's up, Meta? Welcome to the live stream, Meta. Meta, I didn't think you were gonna be able to make it. All right, so everybody should be here. We got one last person running. Let's get the summon going on them, and we should be fine. Oh, you full cleared on both tanks. That's cool. I honestly didn't know Blinders had a Prot Warrior. I'm gonna talk to him about his Prot Warrior next time. He should take it on next time we're doing. Let's take a look at the last boss fight, and let's see. It's all good. You'll sit this one out. You'll finish leveling out your monk. Cool. Alright, so let's summon our priest as well. He needed to go repair. So once we get everybody summoned in, we'll get a ready check. We'll get this going. Solo kill Jaden. Katie can. Katie can, I don't know how, but Katie can level up to 120 right now. What level's your monk now? 105. Meta's in here. Alright, so now that everybody is here, somebody said good, be right back. Let's get a ready check, see if they really are away or if they're here. You came here for the Latino accent? I don't think I have a very heavy accent. Alright, yeah, we're waiting on one person. There it is. Everybody's ready. Let's get a pull timer going. Hopefully everybody runs in here. And we should be good to go. We've got 2 druids. Enough to handle the eclipse. 2 tranquilities should be more than enough. So again, I do like to tank this boss along the moon line. We do have to tank the boss along the moon line, and yes, Nacho, you have to remember to keep your pet out. That's a big one for unholy death knights. So the good thing is Demon Hunter is on his taunting game and he gets the taunt off immediately. But in case he didn't, you can solo tank this through phase 1 and phase 2. You can, on phase 3 is when you need the other tank to taunt off of you because of the magic debuff. That magic debuff will kill you. But in phase 1, you can remove your own debuff in a matter of like a second or two. You might get one auto attack going off on you, but you can solo tank it if need be. So hopefully Like right here, there's a sometimes there can be bad timing with that, but either way, you can probably get away with it. So unfortunately, we did get one death. Someone was not ready and died. Yeah, one of our healers died, which is gonna suck. But hopefully we can get through this. We just pushed phase 2 or we're about to push phase 2. Ah, okay. So our healer went down to the incorporeal shot, didn't get run through the raid, and solo soaking incorporeal shot will kill you. So kind of sucks. It's unfortunate. And apparently Epic, I thought you clicked ready on the ready check. He's sitting out on this one. You guys see the minimap right there? That's Epic sitting outside. So here's the incorporeal shot. Hopefully... Oh no, this is getting messy. This is getting messy real quick. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to wipe this one out, start again. We only have one healer up now, and we're gonna get the heal intensive part of this fight happening right now. So there's the 12 stacks. I'll go ahead and remove those. I'm trying not to move too much anymore, just to stay within the healing of our healer. It kind of sucks that we only have one healer left, to be honest. So I don't know if this is gonna happen. This might be our first wipe. I don't know if we wiped before this. So here's where we need all of the healing done. Here's where we need everything, all of the magic to happen and to work out perfectly. And I don't know if it's gonna happen. The orbs are still out, and the orbs exploded. People wiped. All right, wipe it up. Alright, so we'll just let people know to run incorporeal shot through the raid. And after that, we should be good to go. That'll be a wipe going on here. Yes, Meta. Meta, you want to jump in here and heal with us? If you jump in here and heal, we have one of our healers can go back to DPSing. Besides heirlooms, what are you using? Can't even do 40 levels in 3 days. Damn, Sebastian. I have a heavy accent when I say Spanish names. Well, that's so that's my personal bias. I prefer to say Spanish names in Spanish as opposed to saying them in English. So that's, I mean, I don't necessarily consider that an accent because it's, you know, the language, the native language of it, but yeah, I can see that. So we'll just get a res. Am I in the dungeon queue or something alongside? No, but if you guys are gonna join, I can throw the group up, or you guys can whisper me as well. So if you guys want to join, Meta, are you gonna join? If Meta comes in and helps heal, we can absolutely, or DPS, whatever. If you have any other alts meta, then we can do it that way. The experience buff from the Dark Moon does help out. Absolutely, Katie, if you're doing it that way. You're outside watching us fight, Epic. I thought you were ready to go. I roll R's like your other tanks rolls doobies. your other tank tanks and gets high. That's awesome. Help heal, excuse me. No, we were fine. Absolutely, Nano. We're fine on healing, but if what I'm saying is if Meta comes in and heals, then we can get Richard on DPS again, which I'm assuming was probably his main spec because he came in here as a kitty. Do you get extra coins for sponsorship? I'm gonna be adding that Demon Hunter for sure. Hey, as long as you can tank, it doesn't matter if you get stoned or not. Meta, are you gonna be joining, or are we just gonna be going like this? Let me see. Double bonus coins. Alright, so now that we've got everybody here, let's get a ready check going. Bot, give me my coins back. It'll be over 9,000 with all the coins. Yeah, you guys are gonna get up there very soon. Alright, so we invited Meta. Alright, we got another DPSer in here. Oh, who lost their coins? No, everybody's winning right now. People are on a winning streak. Alright, so once we get this invite, we'll get a ready check. And we can be good to go. If your monk was 110 and geared, you would come, but it's not. Yeah, I feel you. Heather, thank you for stopping by again. Whenever you get comfortable enough to run with us, stop by on another Friday, and we can invite you, get you some gear, and thank you for always stopping by and watching the channel. Alright, so we got the last summon in here. We'll ready check it up. Everybody should move up, especially you, Epic. Where are you? Epic. Alright, you're standing in here. I see you. Yeah, you can't run away from me, Epic. You better be in here this time. Alright, everybody's RPing a little bit, and we can get our pull going. Yeah, thank you, Heather. We'll try our best to have fun. We have quite a few viewers in here, so that's always good. Everybody's ready. Let's get a pull going. Everybody stepped up. Perfect. No matter what happens, everybody's in this room together now. So there was a tanking debuff on Demon Hunter, so I'll go ahead and taunt off, start taking this boss, and start dragging him slowly across the room. Although we do have our druid heals here, so I'll keep him here for now, make sure everybody kind of stays healed up. And since Demon Hunter is on the taunting game, we'll be fine. Alright, there's a glaive going out again. Here's the incorporeal shot, so we've got to run it into the group, and it's on meta. There it is, perfect mitigation on that. I like that. And now this glaive is on epic. Excellent. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and clear my stacks so that alright, we'll let Demon Hunter keep tanking it then. I was gonna say Demon Hunter, there it is, there's the debuff. He hadn't gotten the debuff in a while, and I was going to swap off with him by clearing my stacks, but he got the debuff as soon as I was going to say it. We've got much better DPS this time around. We phased a lot faster than last time. I think we got 2 incorporeal shots before, and this time we've only gotten 1, and we were halfway to another one, so we've got more DPS in here, better DPS in here, so we should be good at transitioning. And as far as this second phase, we should have the heals for it, hopefully, because our healers are here this time, and they're not dead. So, I have 1 more second left on my orb. Alright, we got a little bit of damage, but nothing major. We should be good to go on the next time around. Here's a Twilight Glaive on our tank. Not sure why that happens, and I hope it's not intentional. Because why would the glaive go... That basically forces itself through melee at that point. Katie doesn't even get a token for each slot. She just gets one that says Grats 950. She just bypasses everything. They gave her item level 1000 legendaries already. Oh, here you go. You know what? You deserve this. Sebastian betting high with the 50. Man. Alright, so I was able to get my Twilight debuff off. A few people are going to have a little bit of it. So that hit kind of hurt. And there was a Twilight Glaive happening again on me. I'm going to try to dodge everybody as best as I can. Alright. Unfortunately, it still hit Nano right there. So that glaive was either going to hit 3 people or 1, and for the greater cause, I just chose 1. So here's the Twilight Glaive on me again. Put it right through everybody, right in the middle of them. Demon Hunter is just main tanking this, solo tanking it, no big deal. I don't see it necessary for me to taunt off him right now. He's doing great. Oh, we're gonna get another Twilight Eclipse, so that's gonna be harsh. So we do have the efflorescence right here, but it's about to expire right now, and that's gonna hurt. Yep, that really hurt. We were able to get the first 2 just fine, but that third one for sure not gonna happen. Alright, so we are going to lose 1 DPSer. Quick, meta, give some... I think he did. I think that's why we wiped it out. When Katie hits 110, she just gets a mail from Blizz saying, "We're sorry, we didn't know you were leveling." Alright, so we're going to lose a few DPSers. And let's see, who are we losing? Oh, we're losing 2nd and 3rd highest and 4th highest. All right, so we're gonna need some more DPSers in here. Not that. Start a group, and not add a bunch of E's to the end. Rip raid, yeah, there was a group that I invited into this raid that was a group of 3, and all 3 of them just left right now. They came in together and they left together. But yeah, that was a big group of 3 that I invited. That's what I felt like, Max, when I added a bunch of E's at the end of that. I felt like I was adding re at the end of that. But it's okay, I didn't have the R. I didn't do that. It's close. Close. Alright, so let's get a few more people in here. And if you guys want to come in and DPS or heal, let me know. We do have one of our healers can go back DPS, and I think DPS is the main spec, so it would help out. But we're waiting for a few DPS to be able to jump in here. Someone queued up as tank. Unfortunately, we do not need tanks. If we have him as he's got a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything. No, not that. Oh. What's my item level cutoff? Right now I just have it set to 900. Everything starts dropping 900 item level gear, so I'm assuming we'll get some decent people here with 900. I don't think we have our... Where's our Warlock? Our Warlock just got invited in, and he's running in right now. So once we get some summons, we can get some more people in here. If you get home in time, you can jump in and heal Max. I'm not sure if there will be too much more. It's 3:15. Also, what was I gonna do? So yeah, we have 239. I'd probably get one or two more DPSers in here to be able to transition phases a little bit faster. You're not 900 yet on your Druid. What item level are you on your Druid to heal? If my Demon Hunter switches to DPS, you can come in here. Alright, Mehmet, why don't you log on, whisper me? I'll go with my Boomkin, so we can just get some DPS in here. You can tank along with... Why did we get a wipe, Epic? We got a wipe because we got 3 of the Eclipse phases, which is way too many. We should only get 2, and then transition over. So if we get more DPS in here, we'll be good to go. So, Mehmet, whisper me, get on your tank, and you will be tanking with Demon Hunter. His name is Demon Hunter, but he's on here, he's Warrior. But you'll be tanking with Elder Titan, and I will go DPS, so we can just get this down. Not sure what item level you are yet on your Druid. Do you still get upgrades from the Argus World Quest? Those start at 890. Alright, so everybody's running in here. Our Warlock is still running in. I thought he'd be here by now, so we can get some summons. We lusted too soon. Yeah, we should also lust at phase 2. I didn't think we were going to get 3 eclipses, to be completely honest. And Mehmet, once you're in, do this. Whisper me there, and then we'll be good to go. Just add a / to that. Oh, you guys are both dancing on top of each other. I was like, what are you talking about, Nano? Yeah, we've got a slight delay on our tree druids. Right there, Mehmet, if you whisper me right there in the chat, so add a / to that, and you can whisper me, and then I'll swap out to my druid, and we can get this down. And then once we get this down, we will do the giveaway. Yeah, if you're geared next time on your monk for sure, Katie, we'll get you in here. But if you guys are also here for the giveaway, we'll do it right after this, and we'll do something special for our first, you know, Friday stream here. We'll do one of the toys that I have that is no longer in the game, or no longer attainable. The druids are bonding with each other. I think that's what it is. It's like two trees like melding into one another. You can't stand Nicolas Cage? What are we talking about, Max? Nicolas Cage doesn't show emotion except for what was it? Gone in 60 Seconds. That was Nick Cage, right? He gets really pissed off at the end. Mehmet, are you playing on an EU client? Sassz'ine Twisting Nether? I'm trying to whisper you right now. No, I tried whispering you right now. Oh, you're on EU, Mehmet? That's why. Alright, so once we get the last person in here, we'll be good to go. After party, hitting the club. Oh, there's no auction house after party. We'll try this boss one more time, and if we can't get it down, then we'll just do the giveaway right after. Oh, there's a movie on right now, Max, with Nicolas Cage. Yeah, sorry about that, Mehmet. I didn't know that you were on EU. You got an 85 rogue, 90 shaman, 100 warrior. You're close. You're close, Sebastian. What should you level for your horde? Whatever you want. If you want to come in and, let's see, with your priest you can get DPS and heals. With your warrior you can do tanking and DPSing. And then with your shaman you can do healing and DPSing. Rogue is straight only DPS, so depends on what you want to do. The rogue is a little bit more limited, so that might be a little... if you only want a DPS, then you can do that with your rogue. Rogue DPS is very good though, so there's also that. And if we continue this Friday stream and start getting to kill Jaden, the rogue would be by far the best option you can bring for soaking all of our Armageddons. So yeah, if you decide to do rogue, you can start doing all the soaking. Alright, everybody's here. Let's get a ready check. And Epic, remember to do your lust as soon as phase 2 starts. So phase 2 starts, you know, the ad's about to come out and stuff. That's when we want to lust, to avoid getting too many eclipses. Yeah, Max, you have a different problem on your hands. Everybody else is what should I level, and to you it's which 110 should I keep. I've got 6 of them. I don't know which one to gear up first. But alright, once Epic comes back, we will be ready to go. Epic, we're waiting on you. You want to come back? Why? I just realized I have a feather. I just got a Moonkin feather. I don't even have to swap out to my Boomkin. There it is. You have 14 110s. Jeez. That's insane. Let's get another ready check going. Let's rush Epic to get back in here. Epic is here. Everybody's here. Moving on up. Let's get a pull going. Epic, remember to lust when phase 2 starts so that we get phase 2 a lot faster.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so Demon Hunter picked up the threat. It's perfectly fine. And he will be taking the first threat, so I'm just going to go ahead and cleanse my stacks. You'll barely have 4. I only have 2 110s. And one of them doesn't even have like professions or anything. Just leveled my Boomkin, I leveled to 110. That's it. No professions, nothing. Just a bare minimum 110. Although she's getting pretty geared. My Boomkin's at like 920 something item level. So I'm getting the gear. In fact, I was a little afraid at one point that my Boomkin was gonna out-gear my tank. You got 8 110, but you're all alliance. I mean, that's still a lot of 110. So here's the incorporeal shot. Everybody's gonna stand in it, split this damage up. Positioning was really good, standing behind the boss and running it all through melee so they can all just kind of move a little bit over, and that was good. So we should have a transition happening soon. And my stacks are getting a little high, but I'll be okay. I was able to cleanse it there in the middle of one of her cast animations. So again, we have a tank swap right there happening, and Demon Hunter should be able to keep this just fine. And we will have the transition happening. So here's the transition. Hopefully he gets to cleanse himself as well. I think he did. And right now we should be getting lust. Right, Epic? Right, Epic? I should hear you say, right, yeah, lust. There it is. We got the lust right there as soon as that eclipse came out. So the eclipse is gone. It's very quickly gone, so healer's completely 100% on point, good to go. Your closest after your monk is your druid in terms of item level. Your monk is just 1023 item level, and then your druid's like baseline 1000, no big deal. Alright, so let's see how this is gonna work out. We're gonna get our second eclipse right now. The glaive is gonna be going right through Everyone, I try to move it out. It only went through one person, I think. So I'm gonna clear my stacks off again. I'm going to build up my rage, and we should be okay in terms of this eclipse as well. Let's see, I don't know how long is left on the eclipse. I was able to heal mine off immediately. So it was a small hit, nothing major, but we'll be able to push phase 3, which is great, as long as we push it to I believe 40%. So we need to push another 10% before this transition happens, which we should be able to do. Oh no, it's gonna be close. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to do it. Everybody, get your DPS guns out. Come on. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna happen. We're gonna get our third eclipse right now. Yep, third eclipse right now. All right. So there's our third eclipse. This might be a wipe. It might just be too short on DPSers, to be completely honest with you. And hopefully it doesn't happen. Alright, the eclipse went off. Only one death, which was one of our healers. And everything else is not too bad. We can recover from everything else. So hopefully the DPS is enough, because the enrage timer is going to get pretty bad. Remember, if you get Lunar Beacon, go off to the sides. So we got Lunar Beacon on the new guy, unfortunately. So he's going to drop it right around here. He's actually going off to the corner. Perfect. So not a terrible placement. Could be better by hugging the corner, but not too bad. My bad, Demon Hunter. I was looking at the Lunar Beacon debuff, but Demon Hunter got up to 3 stacks, and that's my mistake. That means, does that mean that I have to take a shot now? Is that what that means? Alright, so we're going to dodge this glaive. I'm going to be moving the boss to be able to dodge it for all of the melee. And the glaive is on me from this boss. Alright, so 2 stacks. Hopefully we get a taunt off relatively soon. His stack should have fallen off now. And I do need to throw my Spell Reflect up to mitigate all that dot damage, since it is purely magical damage, and we should be good. We should be good with this kill. Now after this, we are going to be doing the giveaway, so with this group, if you guys do want to continue and keep going, you guys can. Nacho here in the group can tank, and he's a main tank, but he's playing a DPS right now, so if you guys need another tank, you guys can. Sorry we didn't have more time to complete this normal TOS run. So we're dodging that glaive. Glaive is coming through. Again, I'm in a position so that we kind of dodge around everything. The glaive is on me. I'm going to hug that boss, and the leap happened right as that happened too. So there's 2 stacks on me. Taunt off should be happening relatively soon. 5 guys? Man, I can't go to 5 guys. Man. Yeah, I've never had 5 guys. Can't do it. Alright, that was a good kill. Good kill, everyone. And I got a ring. Does anyone need this? Yeah, I don't need it. So we're going to be giving away the ring too to someone in the raid. Hopefully someone needs it. You've become a meme on this stream about gear. Yeah, you have. Alright, so we're going to be giving it away. Oh, we got a 98 roll. That's nice. Yeah, everything. 2 druids, 2 warriors, and a second pally at 905. You have 2 druids and 2 warriors. Alright, so the guy who won it is this guy right here. Yeah, so let's do the giveaway. We'll hype it up. We'll give away an item that you can no longer get in game, and it's a toy. I believe in the realm that it's on, it sells for like 30k or something like that. So we'll do that, and that'll be it for this stream. But thank you guys for stopping by on a Friday stream. If you're not here for the giveaway and you were just here to watch or just here to join and DPS, if you took part in this and you jumped in and you DPS'd or you healed, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for helping the normal TOS become a thing. And hopefully next week we keep getting more and more people in here. Hopefully you all keep joining me. Let me log onto my other tune in my old Alliance realm and see how that item is. But yeah, if you guys were just here for that, thank you for stopping by, and thank you all again for supporting me and for always stopping by, watching the VODs, watching the live streams. Back to doing Argus missions. Yuzani, thank you for stopping by, man. And let me log in, let me show you guys. It's the Pocket Fell Spreader, and so we'll be bidding on that today. So in order to win this, all you need to do is be on US. You will make a US Alliance human on this realm, and I can fly on over to you. This is an old main of mine, back when I used to play Paladins. And Max is gonna hate the transmog because I just have a bunch of BOA leveling transmogs. But this used to be my main back in the day. Oh, I forgot to disable certain add-ons. This looks gross when you log into a random tune, and then when everything is loading as well. So yeah, the giveaway will be one of these Pocket Fell Spreaders. They are going right now on this realm for, I believe, about 30k. This item can no longer be obtained unless they decide to add it again. Thank you, Mehmet. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for watching and supporting. So let's take a look at how much this sells for. About 20k on this realm. This realm is on the lower end. On my other realm right now, it sells for about 35 to 50, depending on how it's going, depending on how many active listings there are. Can you check your gear? Absolutely, Mehmet. Give me a second. Let me do this giveaway, and while the giveaway timer is going on, we'll check you out. So this will be the Fell Pocket Spreader. Alright, and if you win, you will win double your coins. So entry cost is 15 coins. If you win, you get 30. And so the raffle should start very soon. I click go. Let's see when the robot decides to let you guys know. Alliance human, yeah, this was my main back in BC. And then my warrior was a night elf before I switched them over to undead. I promise you'll have a better transmog next time. Yeah, Demon Hunter, don't worry about me. Everybody else will criticize you. So just type in the regular word giveaway, no capitals, no exclamation points, nothing, and you guys will get this toy that does not exist in the game anymore. So this is our hype. This is our hype for building up the Friday streams, for you guys to stop in and to join in here and, you know, do some runs with me. That Xmog is terrible. All right, let me check out the EU armory. And so far we have 7 people in here. So if you guys want to join the giveaway as well, just type in lowercase giveaway. As long as you have a US client, you can redeem this. Seguini, I see you. Twisting Nether. Item level 929. Nice. Your haste is at 35. Your mastery is at 40%. Your weapon's 945. You've got a stat stick for your secondary trinket. You could probably replace this stat stick with a nice heroic Goroth trinket. The haste on it is really nice, and you do have that socket. But your Dark Moon deck is looking good. You have 200 gems everywhere. You're running a Blood Hunter enchant, of course, getting those bloods. The giveaway's got 3 minutes left, so if you guys are waiting for that 3 minutes left to enter, your transmog is good too. But Mehmet, you've got good gear. You're running your legendary belt and legendary gloves, which is good. Those two go really well together. Let me check out your talents. Heavy repercussions, Mehmet. If you have 35% haste, you can drop heavy repercussions and actually do anger management. Hey Epic, thank you for stopping by and being in there. Like no problem at all. You were good. You were doing good. Is the only way to mitigate magic damage for a Prot Warrior Spell Reflect and just suck it up with Ignore Pain? Yes. The only other options you have to mitigate magic damage is to either use Shield Wall or to have an Absorption Trinket. Something else that you can use is you throw on the brand new legendary pants that came out last patch, not 7.3, 7.2.5, and those pants give you 2 charges of Spell Reflect. So if you do have those legendary pants, you get a little bit more Spell Reflect uptime. You switch off because you're gonna tank with you kill Jaden. Yeah, if you run Anger Management, it's easier for Kill Jaden. Anger Management is better than Heavy Repercussions for Kill Jaden. I like Vengeance, Devastator, Warlords, Renewed. Yeah, everything else looks good. Running Warbringer is also really good. I prefer Shockwave, but just a personal preference. I know that Warbringer is doing a lot better. And also, you are going to need to finish off your 4-piece, Mehmet, but once you finish off your 4-piece with the amount of gear you have right now, it's looking really good, man. You never use Heavy Repercussions in a Kill Jaden fight? Yeah, that's good. Anger Management edges out a lot more. So alright, the giveaway is ending in 1 minute. If you guys are submitting or entering the giveaway, 1 minute left to enter to win the Pocket Fell Spreader, which was farmed out by quite a few people. I made a decent chunk of change when these were exploding in value as soon as Legion was going to launch. I think I sold 4 or 5, I can't remember. And shout out to everybody who stopped by and joined us in normal TOS. So Epic, Demon Hunter, Nano, Meta. I don't know if Richard was here, but yeah, everybody that stopped by and joined us. Nacho, thank you for stopping by. I know that DPS was your off spec, but really, thank you guys. If we can start doing this every Friday, we can get a normal TOS group with everyone here on stream. We have plenty of time. I stream for about 4 hours, and that is more than enough time to get a full normal TOS clear. The winner's Katie. Katie, get on your Alliance tune and send me a whisper. Let me tell you what to whisper. You had 500 MS ping? That's ridiculous. Katie gets the gear and the giveaways. She didn't get the gear. She wasn't in the run. What are we talking about? Oh, you're talking about the Blizzard gear. Got it. Katie, log on. Send me a whisper. I just typed in my tune's name right now, so you can whisper me. You will DPS next time, Demon Hunter, for sure. Your tanking was on point though, Demon Hunter. I really did appreciate your tanking there. It was every taunt was completely on point. Mr. Badass, thank you for stopping by. We could always use a few more Mr. Badasses here. I'm glad there's 8 of you. So thank you for stopping by, man. Honestly, it really does help. Which server do you make this on? Bronzebeard. US Bronzebeard. Alright, so you're gonna create a new tune. I'm gonna fly on over to Northshire Abbey. And I wasn't sure if anyone was gonna win it that maybe had a tune out here, so I'll head over there right now. Always learning watching the stream. Demon Hunter, honestly, you did amazing. You really did. You got Putricide's journal finally. Congrats, man. Congrats. It was fun meeting new peeps from the stream. Yeah, there was quite a few people in there. You don't need to change realm if you have alliance. In order to trade an item like this, you do need to change realm or server. I don't know if I said it the wrong way, but yeah, you do need to create a new tune on here. So we'll look out here for brand new humans. There's an unknown level 2. I don't think she's gonna be level 2 immediately, but who knows? It is Katie. Spawned right by the boss. Nice. Yeah, Demon Hunter, I didn't know you play on Dalaran. Since you play on Dalaran, my Boomkin's on Dalaran too. So most of the people that I run with are on Dalaran. But alright, at this point, waiting for Katie to give away our new and shiny Pocket Fell Spreader. Next week we'll go back to our pet giveaways, which we still have quite a bit of lineup, honestly, for our pets. You're loading in, Katie? Cool. Oh, I see it. I see you. I'm gonna assume that Katrina is you. But can you verify on YouTube chat that that's you, Katie? Or type in your username or whatever? And just so that I know it's you. I don't want anyone else to steal your unobtainable item anymore. And if you want to go ahead and sell this item or use it, whatever you want, it's up to you. It's your mitigation. It is you? Alright. Alright. There's the giveaway. Cool. Thank you all for stopping by. We'll do a slash wave. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming into the normal TOS and the live stream, tuning in, always watching the VODs, always watching the videos. Something else, if you guys were in here this whole time, if you guys haven't gotten your Lucid Nightmare mount, that video is up on my channel. I put it up about an hour before I started streaming. So if you guys want a challenge, and I mean a very difficult challenge where you have to draw out maps yourself to get a mount, go ahead and take a look at that video. You might be interested in that. It's a real world challenge to get that done. So thank you guys for stopping by, honestly, and thank you to all our supporters. We've gotten new sponsors. We've got Demon Hunter, Max, Brittany, Scott, everybody that's supporting, whether it's via Patreon or sponsorship or both. Thank you all so much. And as always, good luck out there.